Hey everyone, this is Loueyden, and I am streaming the Lord of the Rings online, and I'm going to be returning to the War of Three Peaks zone today on Loueyden, so we're going back to level 130 content, and I might also be doing some Rise of Isengard instances with a friend, and more so running him through those, but it'll be good for me to experience them as well, and I think I can get deeds. But I also have a little bit of exciting news to share, and that is that I am using a new mic arm for my mic, so it's no longer on my desk, and like when I type, you can probably still hear the typing, I think, but I don't think it should be as loud and shouldn't have like the low thumping bass noise, so hopefully that is an improvement. And the only thing is, I'm totally not sure about its positioning because with my desk setup, which I am hoping to share like a video of my setup for this year at some point in the future, but I have hoped to do that before and have never gotten around to doing it sometimes. But anyway, yeah, if y'all have any feedback on the mic, if it's like way quieter or too loud somehow, it's probably the same distance from me, but it's a little bit off to the side of my mouth and kind of angled weird. Right now I'm bumping it a little, which is probably a bit loud. Also see on OBS that my mic setting got a little bit messed up. But anyway, that is what is going on today. And I'm not sure when exactly we will do the Rise of Isengard instances. But yes, Hivit there will be who I am running those with. And hello, Dan's Adventures, that is actually Hivit. Well, I was just messaging. But in the meantime, while waiting for that, I believe I have a lot of group quests here in the War of Three Peaks. So that's what I'm going to be trying to get done today. And I also am using a little bit of a new outfit on this character. I'm not a big fan of the outfit, but it's a decent change of pace. And one thing I noticed is the outfit is short sleeves. It's like a short sleeve shirt type thing. Short sleeve chest piece might be the better way to put it. And every time that seems to fail. I feel like the first couple times I try to make that jump just in general way back when, I'd always make it somehow, but now I seem to always fail. Dan's Adventures, I did not know that you actually streamed, but that is alright. Do you stream here on YouTube? Because I know, so for anybody unfamiliar with Dan's Adventures, he's a friend of mine, and we have played LOTRO and done some like co-ops together way back in the day. But I did not know that he was actually doing anything like that now. Looks like he went AFK, so I will message him that. But anyway, this character, I need to be careful when traveling here because as we learned last time in like my first stream of the year when I was just getting back to doing things this year, I learned to not go to the left here and to go to the right up over here, if we can actually jump over that. Something did like 38k damage to me, wow. Okay, so Dan's Adventures has been streaming on Twitch apparently the last few weeks, and he told me this, but I honestly don't remember that. And hello, Puerto Rican B, aka B. And yes, that's another point. You said that it was afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well. It is usually on Saturdays. I try to do a little bit earlier stream, so it is a little bit earlier than I usually stream. But I think in the future, maybe this time, maybe even earlier. It's really inconsistent on Saturdays, just whenever I fit into my schedule. But I think next week in particular, I'm going to be doing a morning stream on Saturday. At least that's my current plan. But I think back in the day when I would do earlier streams on Saturday, like 2 o'clock, 12, just sometime in the early afternoon, people seem to like the variety. And I think it also allows viewers, sometimes EU viewers, have a little bit better opportunity to catch streams live because It's at a not like in the middle of the night for them. And I really have to be careful here. That's trying to remind myself of that as I am not being careful, but fortunately I haven't run into too many issues. Probably going to pull quite a few orcs here. I just hope I can outrun them. But I honestly don't know if I can. This is an issue we ran into last time though. I know that I would like run through here and just hope I could outrun everything and have them de-aggro or do whatever I needed to once I got to a somewhat safe spot. Alright, let's see how many orcs I have chasing me. And I don't know what spec I'm in. I'm probably still in the yellow line. Wow, it looks like I somehow only have 2 orcs chasing me after all of that. Except I'm not doing anything good right now. Somehow I missed. I was building up to that one gambit, the strong one. Resounding challenge, but it never actually went off. Oh, we got another orc. This one's just a signature. He should go down real quick. Real quick in terms of ward and damage over times. I think that's supposed to be on 6. I'm so used to it being on 6 and 7 for the debuff remover. I don't know how those got switched. And hello, Levi. I am doing pretty well this afternoon. Excited to be getting back to War of Three Peaks on Loueyden. And it sounds like you all like Twitch better. I don't like Twitch better. I also don't like watching on Twitch better. I don't watch too many streams in general, but I'm not a big fan of Twitch. I tried to way back in the day stream on Twitch, but there were a few reasons I at least used to like YouTube better. I honestly don't have that much of an updated opinion on Twitch since that was quite a while ago. But when I used to stream there were a lot of restrictions for video quality, and one of the things I like to do was stream at a higher bitrate than what was allowed. I guess I have to kill this Elite Master would be the best way to go about it. It seems a little bit hard to avoid it. And then he is might actually have time. I did have time to interrupt that induction, I'm surprised. Oops, I did not mean to use that gambit. Got a lot of bleeds on him, just a lot of different bleed debuffs on him. That can be the nice thing about a yellow line warden, actually have more bleeds than a red line warden. I've gotten a lot more comfortable with playing Yellow Line Warden in general. It's just long fights like these compared to the red line. This is where I get lost, basically. But that fight went overall well. So Levi, you said you missed Twitch emotes in YouTube chat. There are some things somewhat like that. They have the regular emotes, which don't help too much, but I thought there were... some that were kind of like Twitch. I'm not too familiar with that, but maybe there are not. I tried to search real quick, but didn't actually see any. Okay, so we have, no, that is a signature. For some reason I thought it was a regular mob, not even a signature, but he has a quest available for me, and I see I can click that banner. I don't know if it's for quests I already have, the little banner thing. It looks like it said, yeah, start quest, so I'll be getting even more quests. I already have, I think, 4 quests for this area right here. This is where the stair battle, the 6-man, is. I don't know if the 6-man, the instance, is supposed to take place during, before, or after these quests. It looks a little bit different. It looks a little bit more dangerous, oddly enough. Looks like almost a 3-man version of the 6-man. Alright, we will try an AoE pull. I could always switch to if I actually have difficulty, I could always switch to the blue line. It's a little bit more defensive, and I think enough so that it could actually make a difference in me surviving. I just like the yellow line because I kill faster, which helps me survive better in a way, because if they're dead, then they can't really kill me. And for some reason, it is really quiet. I must have the audio messed up on my end. I think that the in-game audio, yeah, that's playing in the background, but okay, I think I have everything set up as it should be now. And hello, Akrot. Hunger for war. I am having a little bit of lag there. As soon as I did that, that kind of usually happens. Okay, so I really have no idea what my quests are. I just see I have a ton of quest items here. It looks like that's another available quest. Wow. I keep clicking things and it seems like I'm getting new quests instead of progressing the ones I already have. This is a pretty fun little place. I think it'd be fun with a group. It's also challenging. Makes it a little bit extra fun solo, but I definitely think this would be a fun place to just like run through with a group and get all these quests done. It reminds me a little bit of, so far at least, it reminds me of like Loueyden and the two places in North Downs that are group content. I'm about to die. But what's that other place that's not Loueyden? Wow, these debuffs, they're really getting to me. I can't remove the other one yet. I can just... He's doing an induction. I don't think I can stop that. I thought I had never surrender up, actually. But I do have one free revive. And Akrot, you said I am a very good player. At least I saw that right as I died, so... I'm glad you think that, but I didn't really show that right there. That time I got an interrupt. I think he was going to put another one on me. And then I can get 2 morale taps. They don't really do much healing, but they at least do some damage in the meantime. Okay, I'm actually going to ambush him. I did not mean to click the power potion. That is the problem with clicking, very easy to misclick. As much as I used to click, I feel like I've gotten worse at clicking over time now that I actually use my keyboard for stuff. Oh, there's the poison. Barely got rid of the poison in time. I think that would have killed me in 1 tick. Okay, use a virtue XP thing, and I need to use some of my consumables. I think they would help for one. Oh, I have 2 Crystal of Remembrances that I don't really need. And it looks like I am joining Dan's world on Discord. Supposedly he started a call. Oh, he wanted me to start a call. That's why I was totally missing. And Ray, you said you're surprised I haven't personalized the default UI. Well, I actually like the default UI, so I don't really do too much to change it. Hello. So I am playing with Dan's Adventures there in chat. We're going to be doing Rise of Isengard instances as a little break from the war effort here, which I should probably get to a safer spot. I'm fine with whatever. So with the Discord call, you all can't hear the audio. It's basically like when I play with a kinship. I am not sure. I would have to look at the list in a minute. I'm fighting elites in the Gundabad area. Okay. Yep. I just need to find a somewhat safe spot, and then I'm ready whenever. I honestly don't know where there is a safe spot here, though. Because the mobs will spawn right here again. Did this guy just respawn? I thought I already rescued this dwarf. So Akrot, you died 5 times in 10 minutes. That's a lot. That's what I felt like I was doing the first time I came back on him. Alright, so I need to look at the list of instances for Rise of Isengard. I think we did Fangorn's Edge and Pits of Isengard and Dargnak Unleashed. Oh, and that looks like I pulled more. And I am in the melee stance. Wow, I was using all those gambits for range. I was in the melee stance the whole time. Oh yeah, I'm not sure. And I'm sorry for the person with the Russian name, but I cannot read that. In US, is it easy to find raids/groups as a warden? And I think it is as a warden DPS, not as a tank, because they're not good at tanking. Oh, yeah, we had to... Since we did tier 2, we still have to run tier 1 is how that worked. I'm still in the melee stance. Yeah, so I'm fine with whatever of those you want to start with. So I have my push to talk for Discord, so y'all know, on Z. So it's kind of hard to push that and do all my keybinds with the warden at the same time. Okay, it looks like we're starting it up, and I don't have any more quest items I can easily get, so we'll go behind this tent and hope it's safe. And Ray, so you said the skill bar, or the health bar, and character portrait's so far away from my skill bar, so like, I know a lot of people play with them down here. I personally think that just gets in the way. I like having a good open view. I know it definitely hurts sometimes, especially some classes like Hunter. Okay, got that. I don't really have a spot to put it though. So which one did we start? Pits of Isengard? Okay. So just so you all know, I'm not too familiar with these Isengard instances, and if I'm not streaming, it's easy to set up, like, have a window. The LOTRO wiki is usually a good resource for how to go about these, so might be a little bit more lost today than usual. I think we have to click all the levers, right? I think it's interesting going through instances as a high-level character. I don't know where the hunter went. It's probably more of my job to protect him, but I just try to run through and kill everything. But it's interesting going through instances at high levels because you can just speed through it and actually see the stuff a little bit. Can't see all the mechanics for sure of the different mobs. But for this character, it's actually good because I can get deeds done. I honestly have no idea what deeds I need to get done. I just know you get deeds, so you get LOTRO points and things like that. I don't think there's any virtue XP though. That would be exciting if there was. But like the Moria and Angmar instances have virtue XP, which is really nice with those. They have like their own slayers within the instance clusters, within the individual instances even. And I really wish they kept that up just for Virtue XP. It'd make Virtue XP grinding less annoying. Yep. And so I was about to cough and clear my throat, so playing with Discord with a friend as I am doing this just makes it a little bit more difficult to like manage everything, I suppose. Oh yeah, we both have to set on these. Sorry, I am being slow today. So these, do we have to get to whatever tier, or is that just tier 2? The debuff tier, I mean. So with this one okay. When we did this on tier 2, we had to like run around and just wait for this debuff called Toxic Fumes to build up so we could do the challenge. I think you had to kill like a bunch of enemies, it looks like we got going different ways. So we had to kill a bunch of different enemies and just run around before we actually went to the boss, which the last one we need to get to is to the south, to the north rather. Well, I actually already have it all uncovered in my map, it looks like. I don't even know why I had to run and kill those, I guess just in case they aggroed on us. But it looks like the door to the final boss is open. We had a couple of trolls there. Yeah. And yeah, last time, there I go, clicking the power potion again. Maybe I should move that so I don't do that. But last time we ran this, the hunter was taking a lot of damage from that debuff. It just did way too much. Basically, he couldn't regenerate more than it dealt, I think, at one point. Oh, nice. It's also interesting seeing potential cosmetics. There's so far nothing. I don't think that axe is interesting at all. I really should have passed on all those LI things. I don't need them that much. So do we run out and reset for the other side? Okay. So it sounds like we can just go back. I think I remember something about tier 2. We had to like go through some instance and then it would take us back. So when we did it before, didn't we have to like run through at the end and it would port us back to something to open that? And for some reason I was thinking that was in tier 2 only, but it might be. You can do it in general. So even though I got to the level cap at 75 for the first time, here, this is where I think this opens up the path, or we still need to open it? But when I originally got to the level cap at 75 in Isengard, I might have to reset this. I thought there was something special for tier 2 where it opened, and tier 1 you had to run it 2 times. I'm sorry, this is distracting. You all in YouTube on the stream probably can't tell too much what's going on. But when I got to the cap originally at 75, I feel like this is one of the instances I ran the least. Okay, looks like we are leaving. So Lanceman, you asked what the best intro combo pack to buy to start playing endgame. And for that, I think War of Three Peaks would have pretty much what you need, I think. Looks like this was actually a safe spot to teleport to the instance. The mobs at the camp don't see me and everybody else would be farther away. I just gotta make sure to not run. Okay, we could go ahead and do that if you want. This is what we need, right, tier 1?
You have found my lumber camp.
So yeah, War of Three Peaks will have the new instance and new raid. Miss Morgul also has some things. It has like raid gear with set bonuses, I know, and some other things, but also for stuff like Scrolls of Empowerment, War of Three Peaks will definitely have the most of that, I think. So I think in general that would be the best if you're looking specifically for an expansion for endgame. But if you're looking to get to endgame, you basically need everything if you're looking to get to endgame. You need, I would say, pretty much all the old expansions. And then I'm trying to think. In particular, Mines of Moria will have some trait points. Those are good for long-term for your character. And then West Rohan will, again, you could actually skip Mirkwood, Isengard, and Riders of Rohan, those expansions, if you didn't want to get them. And then I think the book quests associated with Mordor, you do need Mordor, since they're not really epic quests, they're just kind of story quests. Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember the way through this instance. And this is probably the 3-man instance I played the most back when this was like the actual level cap. It was on a Warden, it was the first time I remember. He only has 400k health, I might be able to kite him enough. And this was just actually the kin leader of mine on Anor, Jimmy Thornshield. He played a Warden back then, and he was actually teaching me how to play the Warden, because I was a very bad Warden when I got to the level cap. I just used random gambits for fun, rather than for them actually being good. And also back then the Warden was quite a bit different, and even tanking in general, so I think back then Wardens usually tanked. They were defensive tanks, they didn't really do much DPS. So I was like learning all the threat building gambits, and all the gambits that are strong damage now, the light dot ones at least. I remember precise, not precise throw, but the melee version of that, precise blow, being a big one for threat. And the morale taps, of course, were good for staying alive and healing yourself. Drew a little bit of threat. Whoa, I have no idea what that was. The Isengard troll. Looks like I have to run back, and all my armor is getting damaged, which isn't good for when we go back to War of Three Peaks. And Ibrahim? Looks like that's how you say your name. You asked if I will play WoW, and I will play WoW. I plan to get back to that maybe next Wednesday. I was kind of thinking this Wednesday I would, but I got to too many other things. Also, I have the annual gameplays coming up, which will include WoW as well. So I have an Isengard troll running after me. I have no idea where he came from, but he killed me somehow, even though I didn't see him, and then he was chasing after me. Oh, I really need to repair my armor right now. I don't want to lose all my progress in War of Three Peaks either. I don't think... So this is one of the... I actually meant to go to Bree to get my I'm going to have to go to Bree anyway. So I have to repair. So I will be right back. Good luck. So I have a question. Currently, I have you like muted on my stream and I'm using push to talk. Would it be easier for me to have your audio play back on the stream and just do open talking? Okay, it's just sometimes a little bit hard to either hear what you say or tell what's going on. And for the stream, I feel like it's confusing.
What do you need? Greetings. What can I do for you?
Okay, so repair. Wow, the repair was over a gold. I have a lot of gold. Do I have what? Yeah, I don't have that on.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something? Hello there.
Okay. So for the people in the stream, we might try that audio setup where y'all will actually get to hear Dan's adventures. Oh, I totally canceled the encounter travel on accident. Yeah, I actually still don't know what happened when he got me the first time. Because I was just running and then died. That's at least what I remember. So you might need to come out and restart the instance. We could just do the other one, Pits of Isengard. I gotta get revenge on that troll at some point. Oh, I see. So I was actually playing back my stream. I guess I could do this for you all, the people watching as well, so you'll know what's actually going on. But actually pulled the trolls and just totally wasn't paying attention. So it comes up about here. Oh, so are we changing the audio setup? Does it? That is the wrong one. Alright guys, so we are changing the audio setup as I am totally fumbling with OBS and trying to get things. I have to change my audio on OBS. Go ahead and at least connect to the instance.
Back on.
Okay, so you all... Hey, could you say something real quick?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you all should be able to hear Dan's adventures now. If the audio, if his like audio is too loud or too quiet, y'all can let me know in the chat. But he is back on. Now I just gotta get the in-game audio back on.
And my axe.
Okay. Now everything should be set up. So for the people
good to go?
in the stream, thank you for your all's patience as we do this live. Way back in the day, I used to have stuff set up to where I could actually have people talking and stuff like this, or in videos, never in streams. So this is exciting. Okay, so I turned my push to talk off now.
Heard that.
So we are... Okay.
I'll go. If you want to go to the other side, I'll get the one over here.
Alright. Are there just 2? Because it
Yeah,
seemed...
there's like 4 of them, I
okay.
think.
Yeah, I thought there were 4, but it seemed to go quick last time. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
That's because I snuck around and got... Or I got the one on this side. I think you went the other way. Or you just completely skipped this one.
That's entirely possible. Here I am, I just found myself pushing my push to talk button.
Alright, I got the lever here. Oh,
Looks like we're good.
already?
It helps
Alright, I'm
when
gonna
you
bring a
have
bunch
somebody.
of orcs your way then.
Sounds good. But it helps to actually pay attention this time. Oh, that is a lot of orcs.
No, wasn't lying. I'm still in combat with something. Not that way.
We both went that way.
Yep.
Are you running extra fast from something? Or is it just find the path?
My find the path has a 30%, well 15% increase up from the original 15, so it's 30%.
Alright.
And then I was using something that increases my out of combat runs. Actually, I don't even have that anymore. My necklace gives +8, and then I have a chance whenever I exit out of combat to gain +10% more run speed. So I run at almost 50% extra speed.
Alright, you just seem to be running extra fast.
Yeah, I had the 10% extra speed. That's why.
For some reason my spear disappeared. I know it disappeared
Oh,
when
that's
I...
a graphical glitch. It's annoying.
Yeah, when I had to repair, it disappeared. But I guess it never actually came back. So we are on the fire wing this time. And hello, Ivan Stainer. Oh yeah, so do you mind if I talk to the chat while we're doing this?
Well, I don't care.
Okay, so Ivan, he is a level 7 member on my stream. And he asked if I'm doing an early stream, and I am. And Ivan, just so you know, I am actually playing with somebody on stream, and I think for the first time have them on the audio. That's Stan's Adventures.
Hello, that would be me.
And I actually have no idea how loud or quiet you are.
Neither do
So
I.
hopefully they can hear you.
And hopefully I'm not too loud, because you know how I tend to be.
Yeah, I have your volume kind of low on Discord because of that.
I have yours all the way up because you're always so dang quiet. I died, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
There's a
making
lot of
my way
fire.
back. The fire on the ground hurts. Remember, don't stand in fire. It's not
Wow.
very good for your health.
It's doing 9,000 damage to me.
Dang.
Oh, hey, Manapots is here. Manapots says
Yep,
he loves you.
I know. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, Joby1. I don't know if you are here, but thank you for becoming a channel member. I saw that at one point and announced it in a stream. I think my last one, but I don't remember you in chat. And you said Dan is at 80% of my volume, so pretty close. We'll get him up a little bit then. I moved him to 115% on Discord.
Holy crap, I moved up and settled down. Oh man.
Do I have... Oh, it's just 2 different buff icons from Conviction.
Mana's the one that actually got me into streaming, by the way.
Oh, he did?
I joined his little community thing, and then he was like, you should stream, because he knows he's, I commented on one of his things on YouTube, like it's one of his little like community thingamajiggers. And I guess he looked at my thing and he saw that I've got some videos, so he's like, you should stream. And I was like, okay. And here I am.
Yeah, I remember you used to have issues with background noise.
Yeah, it's because Nolan's rather loud and says some very unstreamy things that are against TOS.
So Ivan, we are not in Mordor, even though it looks like Mordor. We are in the pits of Isengard.
Pits of Isengard. Sorry if I was talking to your
Oh,
stream.
no, that's fine. You can answer questions if you want to.
I don't have anybody in my stream right now, so.
Manapots, you said you all were talking about my soothing voice. A lot of people think my voice is soothing. I have no idea why, but I'm glad people do.
To keep you apart, your time will run out while the flames burn your corpses.
And they died.
Yeah, somebody in my chat. What's up, Datso? Ooh, 10 LOTRO points.
I got 10 LOTRO points too.
Alright, so we need to go
I have
complete tier 1
100.
Fangorn's Edge now.
Okay, so we still have 2 more of the 3-mans to run.
We just finished pits, we got Fangorns, and then we got Darkneck.
Okay, and Darkneck is the slow one. We have Darkneck, we have the tier 2 challenge on that, right?
We still have to do that one, yeah.
And we still have to do tier 1 on that one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless we don't have that.
I can check my deed log.
Because we have Isengard Darkneck Unleashed, which is to complete the challenge, and then we have the actual challenge deed.
Challenge.
But we don't have.
Oh yeah, so it does look like it completed tier 1.
Datso, this is the one that died. But it's fully charged, so we shouldn't have that problem.
So Ivan, my partner is level 79. We are doing the Isengard instances, which are level 75. So I'm a little bit over leveled.
You're a little bit more than a little over leveled.
Yep.
Alright, Fangorn's Edge.
It is a nice break from the War of Three Peaks I was doing until I needed to repair.
Very impressive. Few know its existence.
And in this one, I gotta try to get revenge on a troll.
The war will continue.
Yeah, we gotta kill those stupid trolls.
Over.
I think there is one right here I can get.
I'm gonna use Burning Arrow. Oh, we got 2 of them.
That's fine. So these trolls are even scarier. Why is he running to you? These trolls are even scarier than the guys with like 3 million health.
Oh, we got another one.
Peaks.
Oh. Ah!
So we have 2 on us right now? Okay, I'll use
2,
my
yeah.
slow. I don't even know, can they be slowed?
I've got my slow down.
Oh,
Yeah, they can.
be.
Alright, now we have 1. I'm gonna slow him.
Oh, that was exciting. Oh, we still have. Where are they coming from?
I think we aggro them whenever we pull or kill the other ones.
Oh.
That's all. I don't know why it would be quieter. The only reason I can think of is just me being tired. Here's another one.
Do they ever stop?
I hope so.
Each time we kill one, it aggro's more.
I mean, I get 381 experience from them, so... Oh.
I get nothing.
I wonder if we've just pulled all of them. Because we keep killing them and they're all just slowly showing up. There's another. How many are there?
I don't know, it might be... We might need to be wiping this. I think we got revenge though on like the 2 from earlier.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, there's another one.
Or if we killed it a little bit slower. Or a little bit faster if like they're respawning.
Well, we're gonna have to somehow get through, like...
Oh, there's
another
2
one
coming now. I see 2 more walking up. I wonder if those 2 will aggro. I'm trying to follow what they do. Oh, they just disappeared.
Follow me.
They're back again. So they're running from across the other way.
So did we just pull all the trolls from the back of the instance? Is that what we just did?
I have no idea. I'm gonna try to run around. Okay. Oh, they're still running here. He's probably gonna get me.
What's up, Mana? There's another one coming.
Yeah, so Joby 1, this is an instance where we are not supposed to get aggro from those trolls, but they killed us earlier because we got aggro from them, so we were just gonna get revenge. And it turns out they kept chaining to us. I don't know if it's respawns getting us. Did you die yet?
I'm just gonna die.
Okay.
Hopefully that fixes it. Let's let them walk around a little bit and hopefully... Oh. I think we're
Looks
good.
safe. So this time, we can try to avoid them.
Right.
I feel like there should be a deed for killing one of those though.
I agree. I probably would have killed that one if the second one didn't come.
But yeah, this is otherwise like LOTRO Frogger edition. Or Frogger LOTRO edition.
Indeed, why not, Mana? Mana's watching both streams.
I mean, that way you get both perspectives.
Exactly. Do you want to join Mana's Discord, by the way? I can get you an invite.
Yes, I am bad about joining things like that. As in, I should join more, but I do not.
I'll get you an invite real quick. Sent you one.
Thank you. I might have to turn my in-game audio down a little bit. It's a little bit loud now.
I don't even know. Is my audio fine?
Your audio.
Mana?
Oh.
Or, I mean, I had just assumed that you had mine muted, so. I meant like my in-game volume.
You talking to me?
Well, I was talking to you now, yeah.
Oh, I can't hear your end-game audio.
Well, yeah, that's why I was asking Datso and Mana, because they're not talking to me. Well, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's for my own ears that my end-game volume was too loud.
Yeah. Well, I have mine higher than I usually do, so.
Oh, I had to turn mine down to 10 from 17.
What do I have mine at? I have mine at 20. There's those trolls, be careful.
Oh yeah, that's I totally pulled them last time and didn't pay attention. I was just like tab targeting and clicking. And Joby1 said warden equals never stop. That is definitely true. I'm always moving.
Same with blue line hunters, honestly.
Except I use range resounding challenge. I used to use surety of death a lot like that. So in this one we just killed a boss on tier 1, right? Except you are nowhere
yeah.
to be found.
I'm saving this here, Warren.
Oh.
Because I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just here.
Saruman wants his space clear. You cannot be here. Clear out. Saruman will not be blamed.
Oops.
I have failed our master.
I have gotten so many medallions from this.
It's not too ugly looking. The problem with keeping random pieces of armor like that though is I don't have enough space for it.
Yeah, I ran out of space, so I had to go organize my vault and inventory and Ken House chests for 30 minutes earlier today.
Oh, I need to spend 30 minutes doing that.
My inventory, I had like a bar and like a half of available space. I've sold a bunch of potions I don't need anymore and stuff like that.
So this fight was quite a bit different on tier 2, because we could actually hit those Eeyore and things.
Yeah. I keep trying to use split shot on all these orcs and you keep killing them in one hit.
I'm trying to at least.
One shot that guy.
Problem is I put dots on them, the ranged ones at least I put dots on so it takes 4 seconds to actually do anything. And then it should one-shot them.
So like, do we just keep killing orcs until they stop?
Yep. That's what it was like last time, but we had to use single target so we didn't hit the trees.
Yeah. Oh, here's the bad guy.
Oh, I thought we were gonna finally fight those guys.
Yeah, we are.
already got that deed done again.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. For saving the forest.
Has any of this armor actually been good for you?
Now and protect
Nah.
the forest.
I got a sword from one of these instances, but that's about it. And I'm in Rohan now, so as soon as I start getting into that, it's gonna be all replaced shortly
Yep.
anyway.
Especially if you do high bolt.
Yep, and I plan on doing that the entire thing.
Yeah, that should get you gear until level 96 when it will auto unequip. Alright, so do we have anything else? Yeah, we have Dragnock. Darkneck. Did we ever run the 6-man, the Foundry?
No.
Okay, and I don't know if we could do Tower of Orthanc and Dragok's Lair. I know we need 6 people at least. I think it's 6.
Yeah, we'll need at least 3 for tower. Because of the end fight, we got like all the runes and stuff. We'll do Darkneck on tier 2 to try to do the challenge. Remember, we have to
Brave band of adventurers. Think you that this
keep 'em in
brain
the,
is long abandoned? You
gotta kill him using the sun's rays.
Yep. So yeah, this is the slow instance.
I heard he was caught deep in Fangorn.
Wasn't there some, like, did it just open, or we had to wait for it to open,
I'm pretty
right?
sure we had to wait.
Okay.
I was told he slaughtered 30 orcs.
Are you talking about for your champion, Detso? Because the champion gear for Hype Bolt isn't spectacular. He's breaking out!
Not a chance. That cage is solid steel.
Do you like my outfit, by the way?
Yeah, looks like you're ready for winter.
Oh, that's why I made it. This is my Christmas outfit.
Oh. I wasn't really thinking Christmas at first, but it kind of works for that.
Red,
The shoulder
white, and green.
pads are a neat touch.
Yeah.
They don't really look like they match, but they go with it.
I tried to get like a winter vibe, and I still wanted to look like I was like protected from
Oh yeah, we have to carry the
weapons and stuff like
ballista
that.
bolts.
I think the last time we were here was like
Okay, got that one loaded.
level 74 or something, wasn't I? Or no, it was 75.
Yeah, you are a little bit lower.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he almost got me. Ah!
Shouldn't that be like my job or something?
What?
Killing the orcs?
I would think so.
Here, you can deliver the next set of bolts. I will get ready to fire.
Puny metal sticks, no stop.
I think I hit him, but I can't really tell. That's the only thing about this instance is it's so slow and it's not anything we can speed up with damage. Even though he has like over 5 million health, but that's still not all that much.
I have no idea if I hit him or not.
Puny sticks, no
His health is going down.
sticks, no stop, dog.
I guess I could have helped you actually fight them, but picked up another ballista shot.
So good, I got them.
Shooting metal sticks, no stop, dog.
I feel like things are a lot quieter than usual.
Sticks, no stop.
Oh no, I still have, so on my stream I still have like normal-ish amount of viewers, but I just feel like compared to when I stream on my own, I'm like always talking, always filling it with something.
Yeah, I usually
Shooting metal sticks.
I don't have a lot of people who talk, so
Oh, yeah,
like right now I have 5 viewers.
like so, well, that's not too bad.
Nope.
But for anybody in my stream that's normally here, I don't basically ever play with anybody else and don't have them open on the mic, but he's also streaming, so I don't want to like just fill it with a bunch of me talking.
Sticks, no stop, dog.
I mean, you can talk, I don't care. Oh, Dark Knack is...
Oh, did we get to the next phase?
Yeah, we got it down enough.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, Datsu's usually the one that keeps my stream rather lively, but he's
Okay.
doing Helm's Deep Epics right now, so it's a lot of fighting, and he's distracted.
Yeah, and I feel like also I like usually talk about fights, so like with this one we were using all the crossbow bolts to get Dargneck, move him to the next phase. And now here, what do? Do we just jump down? You can take the steps, I'll jump down. I think here we can take him to the little powder things, but I can also just damage him as far as I know.
Attack!
This whole instance is basically about Dargneck. Oh, it is called Dargneck
Dargneck
Unleashed
Unleashed.
anyway. I'm not even sure what the problem with him is because he doesn't seem to be like an ally of these guys.
Well, he was in that cage and he broke loose, so I guess they're trying to contain him?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about you, but I want this guy's armor.
That would be pretty neat armor to have. There's not many sets like that you can actually use in LOTRO. I have at least one follower that always comments about wanting more evil looking armor. I feel like that'd be a good example.
Uh-huh. Very good example. I just bit something in my mouth and it hurt. Get owned. Datso also says he would like that armor.
I would not like those pants.
I don't even know what the pants look like, I just passed on them because I don't want them.
Was this one we had to like bring food to him after an orc died?
Something
There it is.
like that, yeah.
Oh, we had to, no, we had to take it to try and lead him somewhere.
Ow. Dark Knight got
There
me.
we go. Uh-oh.
Are you a high elf?
Nope.
Oh, of course not. It's okay. There's a little quick port right next to the entrance anyway, so we're all good.
I gotta wonder how hard this was to run on level.
I would
Back in the
imagine
day.
very hard, honestly.
Because for some reason I don't remember actually running this instance. I might have. But I mainly remember Fangorn's Edge, the Foundry, and a little bit of the pits. And Dragok was probably the other one I ran
I've
a lot.
never done this with a non-level group. What the heck is that, mana? 2020 gift? Ah! They didn't drop a bucket?
I think the next wave will.
Where are they?
That's a good question. Here
There they
come.
are.
This one didn't.
Let's let them come closer. Oh!
There's some neat scenery in this instance, but it's just like a huge mess here. I think it has to be like one of the... I don't remember what it's called. For some reason I want to call it a chef, but like a specific orc I think drops it. I don't see it in this pool either. We'll go check if one got stuck somewhere. Because I thought they were supposed to come every wave of ads.
Yeah, I haven't seen it not drop it. Doesn't the Orc Youths drop it?
I didn't think so. The White Hand Butcher, I think, is the one that drops it.
Ah. So then where's he at?
That is a good question.
And why are they all spawning all the
There
way
they
back
are.
here?
Okay. I didn't know if he was like actually spawning and I just didn't get him. You got it?
Oh, hello!
Yeah, that does like 3,000 damage to me, but that's like a lot of your health.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
It's like barely even a tickle for me.
Oh god, there he is. Woo! That was close.
Have a heal.
You have a heal? When
Yep.
did Wardens get a heal?
Since forever.
What? They
Doesn't
can
do that
literally
much
do
healing.
everything.
But yep, they can heal.
And it's still a heal.
It's fellowship wide. I don't even have to target anybody.
What? Oh. Wardens are the master of all. Jack of all trades, master of all. Alright, so you keep him over there in that corner, I'll stay in
Yep.
this corner and just rotate corners with you.
Okay, let me actually switch to blue line. Don't want... So, for this fight, I don't kill him. And we have to take him to these little things, and he does like some sort of this thing, I think.
Okay.
It does have these little support beam type things. And otherwise, I will use my skills to stay alive. But I don't have potions. That's the only problem. And that is how we will kill him with the sun's rays, ideally. There's what? For some reason my skill bar seems all messed up. Now I actually have Never Surrender up.
So does he eventually drop it? Like does the roof eventually fall down?
I think he does like an AoE ability that you have to be by the support things. And then I'll drop the roof.
There it is.
Okay.
You should probably run away.
Yeah, and then I can run away, I think, once it actually drops. Wait, did the roof collapse there? There it goes, okay. So I can still run away. I'm trying to remember from when we actually did this a few weeks ago. And then he should have enough health that I can just heal back up.
He has to face the beams, by the way, when he does that.
Oh, he does? Well, it's a good thing I try to have him facing them anyway.
What a great part of my stream where I just sit back and relax and watch the action unfold before me.
That's actually exactly what I am doing right now. Until he knocks me back, then I'll have to run back, but...
Your stream is a little more active than mine. Because he's in your face and you're healing yourself, and I'm just standing here with my bow in my hand.
There, I was at least able to get my next heal ready. Oh, there he goes. He said he has to face it when he's doing that, right?
I think so, but he wasn't. I thought so, but he wasn't facing it when he knocked down the first one. So
oh, okay.
Maybe.
Because I was gonna say I was able to run away last time, but then
close.
he turned to me. I think that pop Never Surrender.
Yeah.
He still has a lot of health though, so I can easily use a heal. If I just equipped one of my bad weapons, that would totally solve my DPS problem.
I think it's fine, honestly, because he started at like 900,000.
Yeah, I've only hit him a couple times for a heal.
Yeah. So we should be fine. I'm at 17 Twitch followers, you'd make it 18.
Am I following you? I am not following you. I will follow you. Okay, I'm going to try to run away again. Wonder, he seems to be doing less damage to me this time.
Ah, he doesn't have to. Yeah, I feel like every time he did Shockwave, you'd get really close to dying. Maybe you've just gotten better gear since then?
Probably not. I haven't done too much. It looks like he gets a buff for each one he destroys, though.
Yeah, but it still hasn't really gotten super close.
No. His health is going down a little much.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I mentioned I could equip one of these bad weapons, but I'll actually do it this time. I remember this being a problem too, so last time we tried this he would stun me or knock me back or something and he'd end up far away from the beam.
Oh yeah. I don't think I actually noticed that.
There we go.
There we go. Don't die. Oh.
Oh. He did 94,000 on that hit. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Was that it? Do we have to... Were you not even
We're
in
gonna
like
have to run
combat
back.
the whole time?
No.
Oh, maybe you could get in combat. Oh, so Joby1, you said if I equip a fishing pole. Do I have a fishing pole?
I could run to my bank and get one real quick for you.
Oh, I don't think this character has a fishing pole, but that would work as well. Basically any sort of weapon. Actually, I have a little axe here that only does 211 DPS.
That should work.
But now we get to run the whole way back. Oh, wait, there's a port, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I
it'll
don't have
take
to
you
run the
outside.
whole way back.
Just halfway.
See, we came in through the sewer, so I'll go out the store. Now we're in the beautiful Nankirner.
Do you not have a crafting carry-all? Or not a crafting carry-all, a task carry-all?
I do, but not on this character. I keep
that's
forgetting
gonna
it
say.
to send it over to him. Because when they gave the free carry-all, I don't even remember when that was, when there were server issues or for like VIP or something. I think those were around the same time, but I got it on my hunter on the server. And then I think I sent it to... Actually, I have no idea who I sent it to. But I think I sent it to probably my bank character. Did I send it? Didn't send it to this one. Apparently I sent a bunch of Virtue XP to somebody. But I just got all those returned. I think I saved those. I probably had those sent to a character to use during the Virtue XP boost. There was like a 20% one in December, and it looks like I totally didn't use them. But I'd rather go ahead and use them now before they get destroyed. Okay, so this time the same thing except survive that last wave.
Yeah, and I'll get in
Okay.
combat too.
Yeah, I didn't know you weren't in combat the last time.
I didn't think it would matter.
Yeah, I didn't
But it
either.
would. I'm gonna go ahead and attack them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just cleared my throat and I muted myself on OBS, but I didn't even
Oh,
think
he's
about
coming
that
for
hitting
me.
your stream.
Oh no, you're good. I cough all the time on my stream. I don't really care.
Oh, usually I mute if I have to clear my throat, but I just feel like it'd be an annoying noise. Yeah, so
I think he needs a weapon equipped to be able to use most of his gambits.
for me,
Why does he keep coming for me?
probably just some random attack. Here, I'll use a heal. Hopefully you're in range. I don't even think it heals you for that much. It heals me for like 3k, but I think I saw it healed you for 300. And Joby Wan said if I have my town services item, I can have all my Sheridan character, the Sheridan character storage as like a personal inventory, but the problem is, I always forget to actually get that, kinda like earlier today. Probably have tank gear. Like if we actually fail this again, I have tank gear I can equip, I think.
I should have waited until the last second to get into combat.
Yeah, especially if he like runs to you and does his thing as soon as he runs to you. I guess you could stand at one of the support things though.
Yeah, that's
One
what
of
I'm
the ceiling
doing.
areas, just in case.
Oh, I parried that one.
Wow.
What's my parry rating? Only 6.8% chance to parry an attack.
I actually have this useless skill that's probably not useless. Oh,
Oh.
really? He did it right there. Wonder if he's close enough to
Seriously?
that one. No. Oh no.
If I run back, am I gonna be able to enter?
Looks like the door's shut. So the fishing pole, that one I can do all game that's on. But it does 5 damage per hit. That would be preferred than to what I have, so suppose
I'll
at
just
the worst I
retreat,
could
go get-
one real quick.
I'll go get mine and go repair and just trade it to you.
Okay, just make sure you can get into the instance and get credit for this. I don't know if you leave, it might lose the progress of defeating Darkneck. I'm not sure that it would, but it
well,
might.
I already left. Why did he run back?
Oops, I did not mean to use that.
Guess we'll find out.
Always fun to learn. So we still have
Failure
3
of
of
the
these
greatest teacher is-
corners. I probably should retitle my stream. I called it Returning to War of Three Peaks on Loueyden, but oh, I'm stunned right in the middle of his pound. I'm trying to not use Never Surrender as well. Did you say you were getting a fishing pole, by the way?
Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
mine. I'll just trade it to you.
And then I have a couple potions I can use. I think this one would be best. I ran out of my good level 130 potions because I was using them too much. Yeah, so Joby 1, if it's a like regular melee weapon, I think you can use all gambits that just wouldn't do much damage.
I'm coming back. Fishing pole in hand and completely repaired. Entirely whole and swole.
Wonder what? Not that gambit. Defensive strike. That gives me some block rating. 10% chance to apply some block rating. Okay, so he's doing the second to last one now.
Ah,
Wow, I had to run far away. It still hit me from quite a distance.
other people have joined my stream and I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Kaz, why do you hear other voices? That is my friend Loueyden, who is also streaming. He streams on YouTube. What's up, Sean? Different Sean, not the Sean that we know in real life, by the way.
Huh.
Oh, there you are.
I think I'm gonna put a debuff on him. Okay, so it lasts a minute for minus 5% outgoing damage. Yeah, so Jonathan, with that fishing pole, I can hook this troll.
Oh, you were watching Mana. Is Mana streaming right now?
Trying to remember this gambit. It's not.
Oh,
Oh, there he
I
goes.
got incapacitated again. Oh, you did too.
I got so close to getting out, but one problem with the Warden is Never Surrender is broken. It heals you after, well, in this case it healed me after I took the lethal damage, instead of actually doing it before and preventing it like it's supposed to. That was close though. Addiction,
Yeah, I got the fishing pole
or
now,
restoration,
too,
so the potion only healed me for like 8,000. Okay, you got the fishing pole though?
I went through the first portal.
Alright.
I'm in Nankiriner.
I also have a lot of tanky gear I could equip. I just gotta remember to actually equip the right pieces back.
When he
Basic
starts his
fishing rod.
last pound, I'll use.
I cannot use this weapon. I'll go get a little weapon from the, I don't even know what to call it, the little armor shop in Bree.
Oh, I didn't know that he hosted me. I don't get notifications for some reason, or at least I don't like. It's not obvious. I wonder if my stuff's working. I wonder if it's because I had the. I don't know. I'm still working at the kinks on this thing. Have you used Streamlabs before?
Me? I have.
Yeah.
I was just, somebody in my kinship sent a message to me and I totally missed it. I am always missing kin chat when I am streaming. Hello, Delku.
Oh, that's so.
Oh, Datso from your stream?
Yeah.
Well then, hello, Datso. Is it D-A-T-S-O or D-A-D-S-O? That you say it as D-A-T, okay.
Greetings.
Oh, but somebody in my kin was talking about update 28.3, which not a lot of people like.
Yeah, I've noticed your videos have been rather critical.
Yeah, it's more about for high level players though. With imbued legendary items, and a little bit with reputation, which also affects basically any level. Let's see, I can get down to 20 DPS with a boot knife.
What are they doing to reputation?
So the reputation acceleration tomes you can get from the skirmish camp, and get a little sword. They are going to be account bound now.
I mean, I've seen people exploiting that stuff for like lots of gold. Not necessarily like exploiting it, but
Yeah, but that's I think one of the nice things about it, because then you can use your gold. If you get gold from that, you can use it on other things, or you can use your gold to buy those, and then spend your marks and medallions on other things you need.
you should get a sword so you can increase your parry chance.
Oh, I did get a sword. Plus 3%
on
parry
YouTube,
chance.
I always forget that YouTube stream is always like 20 seconds behind or something like that.
Oh, do you have my stream up?
Yeah.
Oh. I have yours up, but I can't even see it. I have no idea where I'm going, if I'm going the right way, by the way. Okay, I want to equip.
The right way.
I have a lot of gear with tactical mitigation, but that isn't going to help here. Crit events.
It looks like you actually have less health.
Oh, I wonder if I had food buffs earlier. Okay, so I have pants. I have so much gear. It's a huge mess in my inventory. I'm just gonna equip anything that's like slightly defensive. And then I should have some jewelry I can equip. That one has more. I'll do that earring, I think. Yeah, gain morale. Probably won't make much difference, but anything that helps a little. I'll just have to remember to equip these 4 pieces in the front of my inventory.
Oh, by the way, can I have my fishing pole back?
Sure.
Thanks.
Except I gotta find it. There it is.
Thanks.
Okay, I think I have everything. Hope tokens.
Like level 10 or something like that.
Okay,
I'm not gonna enter combat until the last one.
Okay, and I need to equip my shield.
That might help.
Oh yeah, I'm doing no damage. I just got devastate for 72. Okay, I want to see how much damage that does. That actually did a decent amount of damage, I think. But it basically means I can keep my defensive buffs up now. All the ones I have to hit him for. It's kind of nice this provides a little bit of a challenge, even if it's an annoying challenge. At least to me. I'll probably actually ignore him until he gets a little bit lower health.
Sorry, I was texting that. He go on to Hooters and wanted to see if I wanted to come. And I was like, nope. I am streaming.
Was he doing his thing? I was actually taking this time to rename my stream because just calling it Return to War of Three Peaks is
You should call it Return to Isengard.
yeah, Return to Isengard. There we go. I did a little bit of Three Peaks.
The thing about Twitch stats though is you can actually change the like the delay in your Twitch settings. On YouTube you can't, there's just an automatic delay.
Oh, you can on YouTube.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can now. I think I have mine on normal latency, so it's a little bit higher quality video, and for LOTRO there's not much that having a short delay would be. At least for me, I've noticed, like, super important. Now on Twitch, can you set like the seconds delay it is?
Yeah.
I wonder. So Deathso mentioned my reflect skill, that still does 3,500 damage it looks like. Which I do not want right now, but yeah, I would do a lot of damage. Well, it just reflects the damage, it doesn't like absorb damage. It does increase my mitigation, so I might do it for the last little wave there. And Ivan, yes, that troll is enjoying its meal and we come barging in. It might be what it looks like, but we've actually been chasing him this whole instance.
I'm gonna change my title to Troll Beater.
That's what it's turning out to be.
Run!
Okay, so this is the third one, right? Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I'm still too close. Okay, I have never surrender up again, even though that don't work.
Alright, when he goes into his second shockwave, I'm gonna come up and attack him and do Endurance of Stone so that you take 50 or minus 50% incoming melee damage. Oh wait, no, dang, that's just for me. Aw, that sucks.
That's okay. I got a bunch of
I'll at
buffs
least
up
get
now, though.
combat.
I'm still going to use that potion, even though it's totally a waste. I feel like it'd still help. But yeah, I have one more I can use, except that's not it.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get end combat. That way I don't have to risk getting too close.
Yeah, there he goes. Oh, I think I made it.
Yay, we did it!
Wow, that was just one tick away. Ivan Stainer says that law and order has been called, and attacking the trolls and mentionables is illegal.
Well, he was banging on our head, so he can take a few blows. Or
Okay,
your
I'm
head,
gonna
rather.
equip my good gear back before I lose it.
Gorgle.
And then
Ooh,
I
that looks
I have
cool.
my shield equipped. Gorgle. That does look pretty neat. Normally I don't like hooded cloaks though, so I'll pass it for you. That
Yeah,
armor
I
looks
could've
like it could be neat if you had other pieces in a set like that.
Yeah. I rolled on it.
Alright, so did we still need to do the foundry? Would that be what's next?
Mhm.
And did we ever run
Yep.
that one? Or did we
Nope.
never get to that? Okay. Let me check
Did
my
I get
deed
my
log.
powered sigil?
Yeah, I need the
did.
foundry, and then Orthink, and wait, Thorn in hand.
What is thorn in hand?
I'm not sure exactly. I wonder if
Look
that's...
it up.
I don't know. I don't think that would be the
It's
Roots
a
of
quest from
Fangorn.
the Oxclaim.
Oh, so it's a quest, okay.
Yeah. We have to complete Ringing of the Hammer in the Foundry 6-man instance. Or at least I did, that's my last one.
Okay.
The Foundry. Are we gonna do tier 2 or tier 1?
Probably tier 2 if we can, right?
Okie dokie.
I am almost impressed. You have
It's kind of weird, it's so early. I feel like I've been streaming almost 2 hours, and usually I start at like 7 o'clock my time. It's like, I'm getting hungry for dinner. Even though I ate right before the stream.
Usually I start whenever I want to. I don't have like a set schedule.
Do you usually do it every day? What did I kill them with? Oh, so I'm in the melee stance, and there's a skill that does immediate damage in the melee stance. But then it does damage over time in the range stance, but I usually use it in the range stance because that's better. Actually, I just one-shot them all in the melee.
Oh god, there's so many of them.
Oh, I used my stun remover. I don't know, I feel like I'm lagging. Everything's going slow. Hope I'm not dropping
Yeah,
frames.
I'm lagging too.
Okay. As much as it sucks you're lagging, that's good to know.
Oof.
Yeah, even those crits for 150k. It helps when the enemies have low defenses. Oh, I am in tank spec. That's why everything's all weird to me. I'm wondering why they're not getting their dots and not dying. I was like...
I've been rooted by something.
Okay, well that was a funky start. Now what do we do?
I assume pull that lever.
And I somehow got on walk
And
mode, I
lever.
think. Hopefully I didn't hit some other like keybind that messed anything up.
Guess we'll find out.
Oh, another lever here.
to the controls, you simple.
I already pushed it.
Oh, you did? Oh, I pushed it again then. There we go.
Whoa.
See a boss?
Bones will add power to the slag below.
I kind of remember this, but I really
Ow.
don't.
Slag shall protect
Do I pull the lever?
It is absorbing damage. Hopefully it's not reflecting. Just says negate. Okay. There are a whole bunch of levers. Wow.
Ow.
Uh-oh. What happened that killed you? Do you know?
Dar got me somehow. Dar scored a hit with Flare on Victric for 5,712 common damage to morale.
Here's a lever that I can target. Oh. I might be needing... Oh, something did 80,000 damage to me. Wow. Okay, maybe I should go blue line for this fight and just tank him and let you do the lever stuff.
I don't know what the levers do.
Yeah, he interrupts me whenever I try to do this. I might just have to let him kill me. We can reset. And in the meantime, Ivan wants to know if Warden is the best solo late game character. And he's finding Runekeeper is pretty good solo, and Champion kinda sucks right now for solo late game. I personally would have to say Warden is probably one of the best at least. I know if Turk plays a champion at high level, or at least has played. I don't know if you have any input.
On what? What are we talking about?
The best late. They drop slag on the squares. On the squares,
man.
maybe?
If he's talking about a level 130, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, it's probably similar to 120, but I also don't know for a Valor character since they're so overpowered anyway.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I kind of just walked up to things and smacked them and they died, so it's not like I had a hard time doing anything.
So, one fortunate thing with my stream is we have very helpful people in the chat like God right now. And they drop slags on the squares and we need to take the boss to the correct square, it sounds like. So, one person does the boss and one does the lever, so I will get the boss. I'm in proper tank spec now, just so I can survive a little bit better.
Okay.
And, you good to go?
Yep.
I'm gonna get the smelter.
Fires and flames shall fight me.
Okay, so I'm going to take him the slag.
I
I didn't know.
know
Okay,
which
it doesn't look like.
lever to do. I'm just gonna start pulling levers. Okay,
Oh,
then.
I see. Okay. I think I see now.
Oh! See, I can't survive.
So when you pulled a lever, did you pull a lever there?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's when the slag dropped. And I need to go to the square. It has a little red square around it. Red ground area.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, don't know really anything to help you survive. I wonder what hit me. Something hits me for like 100,000. Oh, just morale damage to the steam. Okay.
Well, how do we know where the steam's coming from?
It's just coming out the little pipes. And the molten slag, that did a lot of damage. So it seems like I do need to be careful of the fire. Actually, let me see. I guess this one isn't activated.
Power to the slag below.
Are you traded to have all the heals? Like from the blue
No.
line?
Fight me.
Okay, that might
Wait,
be helpful
yeah.
if we can't
I mean,
go without it. But yeah, just avoid the
Oh.
steam. Definitely. Did you click a lever?
The slag shall break.
no, not yet. The steam's about to go, so...
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna pull a lever. I don't know which lever I'm pulling.
I'll try to see what it activates. Oh, that did the middle. Can you do that one again? Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my god.
What does he hit you with? Is it just some like
He just
thing
throws
that hits
fire
you?
at me, yeah.
Okay.
Like it's entirely unavoidable for me.
I wonder if we can do this one. I can't actually. I can target that lever, but even if if I was able to use it, I'd probably couldn't get him to where he needs to go. So yeah, I'm not sure if we can really get this. I doubt you could tank the boss instead. I wanna
Probably
really hope.
not.
Actually, I just
have
saw some
to-
slag drop. It looks like it's just dropping.
Does he have a slow? If you hit him with a slow, does he actually get slowed down?
No, he doesn't. I'm just going to
Well, then,
stand
yeah.
in the square.
Pretty much the
Wait
only
for
way I'd be
Slack to
able to
drop.
do that is if I could keep him slowed the whole fight.
Dropped in the square twice in a row. Oh, what's dropping? I wonder if these orcs, they do anything to drop this stuff. That's what was going on. Or was it just that one orc that was still alive and I never pulled him?
No idea. I thought you got all of them. I know they come out every now and then.
So they do respawn? Like the ones that pull the levers?
Yeah.
Okay, well I will just let him kill me again. And then maybe next time not kill the ads? Oh, and Ivan, so you're talking about for soloing 3-mans and raids. I'm not sure about soloing raids at endgame, but for example, I soloed the Minas Morgul 3-man, actually in DPS spec. One of the Minas Morgul 3-mans, there are a whole bunch of them. So yeah, Sporting can do that pretty decently as well.
I welcome you to the smelting room.
So this time,
Power to the slag
no
below.
killing ads?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna stay out of combat.
Oh yeah, I'm not in heal away.
The slag shall protect me.
Oh, I'm in combat.
Okay, so this slag, I'm gonna try to not pull that orc and just wait for slag to go here. Did you say you're out of combat?
No, I was out of combat, but then he decided he wanted to
Oh.
attack me, so.
I have no idea what gambit I just used. I was dropping, oh, he went on the center.
Oh crap, I aggroed one. I'm dead. I'm not able to survive that fire.
Yeah.
He does
Oh,
8.5k damage to me every time.
Let me see if I can stand here. They might drop something here. I just don't want to pull one of these orcs.
I mean,
It might just
I have a
take a...
champion. Blue Line champions are. They kill things very slowly, but if you aren't doing like AoE damage, they are absolute monsters at staying alive.
You just got really loud.
I did.
Yeah, I just had to turn you down in OBS. Okay, I don't see anything dropping anymore. Oh, there's another guy coming. And I just died because I wasn't paying attention to what was actually going on. Well, I don't know if you want to try this anymore, but...
I don't think we're gonna be able to do this, and I don't particularly want to sit here and have to watch it.
Yeah. Like, for all I know, AFKing there, maybe more slags would eventually drop, but I don't know. Without you being able to survive his fire attack.
Yeah.
And
If I
yeah,
could survive a fire attack, it'd be much easier.
Joby 1 with the Beorning and the healing spec, they can definitely solo very well because they can just self-heal a lot and have decent defenses. So is that it for today? Then is that all we
I
needed?
guess so. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I got all the foundry deeds and got none of the foundry done. feel like I remember that boss fight, but I really don't remember the instance overall too much.
I've never done that instance, so.
So I think I am going to head back to War of Three Peaks and get back to questing there. Unless there's anything else you wanted to do.
I mean, I kind of want to continue on into Rohan.
Alright.
I've been wanting to do that for a while.
Then I can leave you to that.
Yes, sir. I'll keep your stream up. Or are we gonna stay in voice chat, or what are we doing?
I was probably gonna drop that.
Okay. Well, I'll keep your stream up then.
Alright.
I'll keep my stream going.
Yep.
For a little bit. See you later.
See you. Alright, so everybody on YouTube, that was the first time I played with somebody and actually had their audio going. So, as you all can probably tell, that was a little bit weird and took some getting used to. I can stay in the fellowship, I suppose, but I hope you all enjoyed it and didn't mind. That was something a little bit, or at least largely unplanned, because we had to get that set up in the middle. I also feel like I wasn't really talking about things I would usually talk about, but that's okay. But yeah, that last instance, I don't know if as I said, I didn't want to keep running through that. But yeah, Foundry, I guess I started to talk about this first when I got to the level 75 cap. And as Hunsu said, the AoE with bees on the hill line burning with the mark if you use the bee skill, bee swarm. I am in the wrong zone. Hold up. We need to go to War of Three Peaks, not Elder Slade. Even though Elder Slade's pretty nice. But when I got to the level cap, originally it was 75. It was during Rise of Isengard. I did some instances. There wasn't too much time to do many instances. I think the Great River was already out, and Limelight Gorge was what a lot of people did, and I did that as well. Also did that 6-man. But I was also somebody who didn't really do much endgame in LOTRO at that point. I had a kinship that I ran with, which still has a lot of people that I play with today on Anor. But yeah, I remember the 3-man, the Fangorn's Forest one, Fangorn's Edge maybe, and doing that one a lot, but some of the other ones I didn't do, I don't think that much. Pits of Isengard I remember a little bit, and then Dargnok Unleash I don't think I ever did, or I might have run once and just don't really remember it or never finished it. And the Foundry I think I have ran a couple times, but I recognize a little bit with the first boss, but I don't really remember any of the mechanics. And also at that time, it was kind of when Warden was more of a tank. You always just, at least as far as I know, you always just like tanked when you played. And for me, I never had tanking experience in LOTRO, and oh, what am I thinking? I had to learn how to tank. So by the time all that came around, and with just my interest in playing alts, I think I also was leveling my Runekeeper. I was very much a leveler in LOTRO back then. I just didn't end up doing those too much, even though I got to level cap and did them, so that was kind of nice going back and rediscovering some of them in a way. And Joby Wan, you said it was nice to hear the Fellowship voices. That is good to know. I just feel like from my end, it was a little bit slower than usual. Also, like, a little bit less chat, which is okay because I was playing with somebody else, but it was just really weird to me and a new experience. Not really bad. I don't mean to say it was bad, definitely. But I just hope you all didn't mind, or actually did enjoy it. It sounds like Joby Wan enjoyed it. And Andrew, you enjoyed seeing the Dargnok. You had a great time doing those 3-mans when Rise of Isengard was cap on Ithil. So I play on Anor, the other legendary server, but that's actually the one level cap I missed. I really wish I still played LOTRO kind of then, even though I wasn't playing LOTRO because I didn't want to, mainly because I didn't have motivation to play, as I've shared a lot that was during my break on YouTube. Now I have to get used to combat again on level, and I feel like I'm having like really low FPS compared to usual, it seems like. So I'm going to see what happened exactly, if anything. Usually it's Chrome just wanting to take up all my CPU, but that does not appear to be the case. Everything looks all normal. And also Joby Wani said it was nice to hear how we were doing problem solving. Yeah, that I usually do solo, but it was a little bit different because you could actually hear the other person. Like when I run with my Ken on a Nor, I keep them off the stream, so for one, I'm not bothering them the whole time with stream stuff, and two, so they don't have to like feel like they're a part of the stream and do all the sorts of stuff with it. And also I think with Dan's Adventures there, who is a Turkin game, he also streams on Twitch, which I actually didn't even know he started doing that. I know he used to try to do YouTube, and we did co-ops before. But I didn't know he was actually able to start streaming on Twitch, as we talked about, so that was also a little bit different of an addition. Did I actually kill that mob? I was waiting for him to die, I didn't realize I actually killed him. Okay, so I need to remind myself actually what's going on. I need to go way northwest. I wanted to try today to complete these group quests up in this area at least. Some of them, it looks like they'll be a little bit of a challenge. I might have to switch to blue line, but that is what I'm going to be doing next. And Gretschgod, you want to know what the state of Loueyden is now. He started leveling 1 after returning to the game. Loueyden's in a pretty good state for DPS. They do really high DPS. It takes a little bit of work to really pump out high damage, but yeah, they do good damage, and they are not good tanks though. We were just talking about how at level 75 they were tanks basically, not really a DPS class. And nowadays they are really bad at tanking. The way their tanking setup is not good for current endgame content. And high level content, I think in general, they're not as good at anymore for tanking. They do have some benefits for tanking, but for like group content and doing it with a group and high difficulty stuff, it won't be that great. But yeah, they mainly do fill DPS. They can do, it's usually melee DPS, even though the yellow line, the range spec is viable. In the range spec, you spend a lot of time in melee anyway, so it's all melee DPS. On landscape, I often play the range spec, but fortunately, I can do a lot of it actually ranged. And I gotta try to get somewhere safe-ish and get back to where we were before that whole sidetracking in Rise of Isengard. What spec am I on? I'm actually in tank spec, okay, so I can heal pretty decently right now. That's one nice thing. The Wardens still do have decent self-heals, it's just that's not a great tanking style for our current endgame. And if you're focusing all your time on self-healing, it's not good for like getting aggro and stuff. And the morale taps, which used to do damage and heal, they were like a 2-for-1. They aren't that strong anymore. They're decent, but not as strong as they used to be, definitely. And the other thing is they don't have good cooldowns. Never Surrender is bugged, so it doesn't work like it used to, where it'd prevent you from dying. It doesn't do that anymore, and oh no, he left my fellowship. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, there's a lot of things like that with the Warden tanking. I kind of lost track of what I was going on about, but they are definitely good for soloing difficult content still, because you do have the self-heals, and they also have really high damage. If you want a really high DPS tank that doesn't have great survivability but has more survivability and has the kind of taunt mechanics that a regular tank has, then the Blue Line Warden is a good option for that. Also, the Blue Line Wardens, as I am doing right now, they can actually be a ranged tank. But the problem here is I pulled a siege troll anyway. The range tanking, they don't do like crazy damage at range, but they have access to a lot of the gambits and can use them all at range. And it's not really needed for anything, but it's just like something unique they can do because of the range stance. They have all the regular tanking benefits, but at range. This is going to go super slow. I think combat will be a little bit slower for a bit as I'm in tank spec. And Andrew, you said you soloed all that camp on your warden apart from the last boss, Nargan Maz. So I might want to shout out an LFF for that last boss. Thank you for that tip, because I have not done this, obviously. I don't know what's involved for it, so I will keep that in mind, especially with the last boss. But if I get to the last boss, I might at least try it. And then I can search an LFF, maybe. Maybe I can get some people. I do have a summoning horn, so if I like got a captain and got more than one person and a captain. Really have no idea what gambits I'm using. This fight is going slowly. I'm also more comfortable with red line. I know I've talked about yellow line, just practicing with it, getting more familiar with it. And I like it on landscape. I just don't know about, like, if I'm looking to maximize my DPS and all that sort of stuff, how great I would be with the yellow line on that yet compared to playing the red line. But other quests, where is that boss? So if I go ahead and like start heading towards that boss, let me actually put that on the tracker. I know so for the regular stairs instance, there's a boss on the right, there's a boss at the north. And it looks like I actually have a quest. What is it? Enemies? Oh, it's just defeat enemies. I wonder why that's like a little circle on the edges. But let me track. Elder Slade, War of Three Peaks. Yes, this one. These are all small fellowship. I could start killing this captain since I'm slow but defensive. Oh yeah, and I should use my javelin debuffs. This is lieutenants, but not boss. Here it is. Here's the boss. Nargan Maz. Nargan Maz is up north, so I can go ahead and try that one maybe. I think I need to reapply my bleeds. So Greshkod, you're leveling with a friend lore master and you're torn between warden or captain and you're trying to do a lot of group content. Well, both captain and warden would be good for those. I would say captains would be slower, but their tank spec is a little bit better. If you like tank and have your lore master in yellow, that would be extremely slow because yellow line lore master doesn't do much damage, but they have a little bit more heals. And this is, I'm talking more specifically if you're like trying to do a full 6-man instances or something like that. But otherwise for just damage, red line, well not red line warden, but DPS warden and DPS lore master could be good. You could actually both be ranged, and it'd probably be decent, or as a warden you could get... Oh, I did not mean to pull all that stuff. This will be a fun fight, I think, though. Especially since I am in the tank spec, I'll be interested to see how it goes. Actually see if my morale taps do much. They seem to be helping keep me up a little bit. And I have resolution and reserve. Soon that won't be too useful because I'll only be able to hit 2 targets with it. Okay, I'll probably go through my heal chain. It's been a long time since I've actually done something like this on the warden, specifically in blue line. I feel like lately I've always tried stuff in the DPS specs just because they go faster, but I feel like being safe here. Wow, this guy has a lot of things associated with him. collect the remains. Is that what I just did? And then defeat Dragonkind, defeat enemies, and then also in many of the drakes too. Oh, so Greshgod, I just said if you're trying to do like 6-man's group content while leveling. So if you are trying to do a lot of group content, I think both of those could work. The Warden, you could go blue line and tank, and you have decent amount of self heals, and the Lore Master also has a heal. If they go like yellow line, they have access to a little bit more, but not too much more. It's more debuffs with the yellow line Lore Master. So they could probably go DPS. I think decently would be a setup you could do or try. But I really don't think you could go wrong with either of those combinations for duo and group content more specifically. I want to see how much healing, just because it has been so long since I've kind of somewhat properly played Blue Line Warden. This does a decent amount of healing. That is not in chain. I think it does a little bit more in chain, if I remember correctly. Copper Coins of Gundabad. Copper Coins of Gundabad are nice, except I still need Reputation actually to use those. Which, as a big topic of the last video I did, I should actually be using Reputation Acceleration Tomes, it turns out, so I will go ahead and use those. I know my inventory is full anyway, but I don't think there will be a better use for them coming up. Might as well use them for this new area. Oh, I got a potion. We'll save that for the boss. Yeah, so Joby 1 Wardens, you say they have 2 interrupts, but I'm still not convinced the boot or onslaught are interrupts. I actually even think, is the other one an interrupt? So all 3 of these are interrupts, the boot, onslaught, and wall of steel, even though they're 3 gambits. They just take a long time to build. Rarely have actually ever been able to get one of those off and have them interrupt. It was actually something that was coming up this morning. I did roving threats with my kin on Anor this morning. And there was a boss we had to interrupt, so, except I had to stay at ranged as well. So I always had to try to have like the boot prepared, and sometimes I didn't, and basically I want to be able to actually get it in time when he started inducting. But yeah, the Beorning on the other hand, they do have 2 interrupts with the tank spec, and I think the tank spec, you have the second one from a trait, and the blue line, so the other specs can get it as well. That guy seemed to die pretty fast, but I really wasn't paying attention to the gambits I was using. I was just pressing a bunch of damage over time buttons. Trying to free these captive dwarfs. Looks like I only need 2 more. Oh yeah, and I just talked about my inventory being full. I didn't do anything about it. First off, I need to reforge. So I'm going to sell a couple things. Hopefully these are not things I need for tasks. So just a couple. The sword I can sell. Don't want to sell those. Can collect these. And then reforge, that was the big thing I needed to do. Okay, so it looks like there's a lieutenant here. He is an elite master. He should be no problem. I was able to do elite masters in the yellow line, so I would hope I could do them in the blue line as well. In fact, I actually think... Let me interrupt him. I actually think I should go to range stance and take advantage of these bleeds. Oops. I think I should, but that took me forever to do that time. I don't know that that was actually worth doing just to put range resounding challenge on him. I was going to try to do the other blade. I feel like I'm having a little bit of lag, so I keep missing some of my gambits. Like right there, I did not mean to use Death Strike, definitely. Interrupt him and then I'll heal. I think I need to put my Javelin debuffs on. Yeah, my skills are having a little bit of a delay. Enough to mess me up a couple times now. And then I think I'm going to build up. I guess I didn't need to build it that slow, but I'll do this and then this. Any of these will work if they ever actually go off. Oh, this one actually interrupted with the boot. This was the skill. I was kind of curious if it would be worth putting that dot up. It does 35,000 damage, it looks like. Probably not. Just comparing it to Desolation real quick. And this is a super slow fight, I feel like, on the blue line. Also, after that long with the Warden, I don't have like any. A lot of people I think use add-ons to track debuffs. Like I think buff bars is a common one. I don't use anything like that. So after a fight that long, I just like either need to totally reset and remember what I used or stop there. Oh, he's a Nemesis. Is he a Nemesis and has 2 Elite Master Trolls off to kill? Oh, there goes that lag again. I wanted to be in range dance anyway, but I want to use range resounding challenge. I'm actually feel like there's no point in not wrapping up a bunch of enemies while I'm in tank spec. There's no point unless I die. That wouldn't be good. Try to get some damage in. And I think I can use the overtime one. I don't need an immediate heal. This is exactly what Warden tanking is good at, though. Is AoE, especially when you need damage and can live on your own, because I can use the morale taps. I already have them going, the overtime ones. I could even use resolution if I needed some immediate heal like this, but then I can focus on damage if I don't. And it looks like the lieutenant respawned, and I put them right back where he respawns. I was not expecting him to do that right there. So let's actually move. Well, this is going to be a long fight again. That's pretty much what I have to settle on. And Salty Grunt, you said he would have been dead now. That is unfortunate. I don't know if you are like playing a Warden, if you mean specifically with a Warden. Then I think I was talking a little bit about the options you can do to survive. Okay, so you're new to LOTRO. Well, at level 130, or at high level in general, content I would say gets relatively easier if you are geared. What gambits am I even using? Let me just use this bleed again. I'm also used to playing the yellow line where I have like Seize the Moment come up every once in a while and can just spam the gambit masteries. That's one of the nice things playing the yellow line. So that's one thing that's a little bit different. Playing the blue line I have to get used to. But also, oh, so you're with a hunter, yeah, definitely they're going to be a little bit squishier and a lot harder to do AoE pulls like that. You can do, I think, I can't really do all too much on my hunter, but if you play the yellow line, if you're interested in that, that could be when you could do AoE fights like that. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this guy drops something good, because I feel like I just wasted a lot of time killing him again. Not really. Give me 228 silver. So respawns are fast with the boss's sidekicks as well, it sounds like. Well then what I am going to do is just pull the boss and see what happens. Okay, looks like his 2 elite masters come. Except they decide to stay ranged. Oh, I have to interrupt him. I have no idea what that does, but it looks scary. And he's doing another induction. Guess I'll just have to let him get it off and see what it does. I feel like that's some one-shot induction. No, he's back. I'm going to interrupt him again. I really should focus on the little trolls. Can't believe I'm calling these guys little. Some morale taps. I saw him do a big swing, even though my camera. Alright, let's. Uh-oh. I'm targeting these little whelplings again, which could actually be good. I know in the old days of Warden, having more enemies hitting you means you could hit more of them with morale taps, so it's actually a good thing. And I think these little dragons are small enough that could actually still be the case. I have an armor debuff. His induction, it just scares me. Oh, there's a snow squall thingy. I guess the more he does the inductions, the less I have to worry about him killing me. I need to stop using specifically that morale tab. I feel like I just keep spamming the same gamuts over and over instead of something actually useful. Oh, this is the Squall Maker. I didn't even realize I pulled a Squall Maker. Here's another Squall Maker. And he's probably going to get his induction off. Okay, I need to use a heal. So I'm looking at him when he does the induction. He swung his weapon up, but then never did anything. I think I'm in the Squall. I also didn't use hope tokens or any of my consumables. Oh, it looks like Never Surrender already triggered. Should probably use a potion, just be safe. This is a mess. That's all I gotta say right now. I'm gonna use one of those potions. I feel like I'm close enough, I might as well use this as well. So what actually killed me there? I know the snow squalls. Fury of Gorgar. Maybe it was just Fury of Gorgar there. Oh, that should have gone a lot better. And I wasted my potions since I ended up dying anyway. Okay, so make sure I kill the ads. These ones took a while to respawn at least. Oh yeah, so Jobi-Wan, that is actually an interesting point in LOTRO. It's always called inductions versus casting. And tactical equals magical. And Adam, you said you never had a warden higher than level 21, so you don't know how I can survive so well. Well, yep, that's wardens at high level at least. They, even by middle level, maybe not 21, but you get self-heals and a lot of stuff too. Survive on your own and solo stuff. But that time I just didn't do good enough, and I accidentally, I have no idea what I did to actually auto-attack him. I'm going to pull out a little bit farther just to be safe. That way I have all this room if I actually need to kite. I want to use one more range game. Oh, perfect. My mastery is reset. I think I need regular Fierce Resolve. Problem right now is I have all those archers. I would much rather them be in melee damage so they can join in on the fun of taking all this damage and morale taps and such. I say that as I'm actually about to die. I'm actually going to use a potion. I should not have needed to use a potion there. I have a poison on me that I think is going to stun me in a second. There we go. Got it off, and I can use restoration one more time. Then I think one surety of death. Then a morale tap. Okay, so I have the orc captain on me. No, they have a lot of health and do annoying poison stuff. So Tome Terome. Kind of hard to read the name real quick as I'm doing this. This is open world. This is in War of Three Peaks zone. The War of Three Peaks zone version of Elder Slate. I don't know why it doesn't come up with that on the map. I should also kill this one. I gotta go about this fast because I know they will respawn. And Adam, you said maybe if I try and red or yellow trait. I could do that right now if I want to kill them real fast, but I feel like I'd be a little bit squishier for when the boss comes. I don't kill like super slow in the spec. Unless I use a bunch of bad gambits. Let me go ahead and get these guys for the quest item. And then I am almost out of potions. I just have my good old rejuvenation potions. Actually, I did loot another Ironfold potion. So that does about a third of my health, it looks like. Alright, I gotta try this one more time, and then if it's just completely unsuccessful... And I am in the melee stance, which I did not want to be in. I don't think I interrupted him. I used my interrupt, but I must have been targeting one of the other guys. And my interrupt either never went off or never actually interrupted him. And I have a squall. I don't know if it's something the boss does. It's entirely possible the boss does it. Okay, interrupted him again. I'm going to go ahead and use a rejuvenation potion just to be extra safe, and then I'm going to restore my morale up. Oh, I had a bad bleed there. This is going way worse than last time, to be honest. I feel like I'm doing a worse job. I'm getting stunned more frequently. I'm not even doing as much damage, I don't think, as last time. Oh, not the lieutenant. And yes, Toe, this is definitely challenging for open world. This is a nemesis that I am fighting right now, and he has 2 elite master ads, which in LOTRO are difficult mobs. Usually you find nemesis, and I should have used, there I can use my interrupt still. I need to actually focus on these trolls. They're the ones that are causing, I think, all the problems. Oh, and we got a Squall Shaper. That is not good. We already got respawns of these ads I cleared out, so I didn't have to fight them. And he's about to get a Squall going. Okay, don't want him to get another. I'll go ahead and interrupt him. I wonder... Okay, since I have a bunch of good healing stuff going, I'm going to use Ranger's Sounding Challenge, get some damage on these guys. Then use my 2 range morale taps, and then accidentally use Piercing Strike. And use my melee morale tap. Oh, somebody else is inducting. I wonder if they're trying to do more squalls. This Squall Shaper, he's actually almost dead. Probably get a surety of death. Oh, I am stunned. That is not good right now, because I think I'm actually in a squall. Okay, I killed something. I don't know what it was. This siege troll. The other one's already dead, and this one still has over half his health left. Okay, I'm getting a lot of mobs if I go over there again. I have an archer on me now too. try Desolation. At the very least, I wanted to get behind him, but I think I actually did interrupt him. We're going to get another Squall Shaper. I wanted to use Desolation there. I need Control too. And this might be a problem. I see him slamming down. Actually, I think that's the Moral Tap I already had up. Okay, I just need to hit something in melee so I can heal. And that Siege Troll, he does not want to go down. I did not mean to use Celebration of Skill. That is a fairly useless gambit at this point. Trying to stay out of those squalls, they at least seem to appear to do a decent amount of damage to me. Oh, there's another Siege Troll? I guess it respawns and still aggroes. Maybe I should be focusing on the boss then. Although I want to keep the ads down, at least the other ads, so they don't fight me the whole time. And this fight, for some reason this fight is hurting my arm. And I agree, Joby1, having a poorly upgraded LI is very bad for level 130. It's even very bad for like level 115. 110 even 105. I think it could make a little bit of a difference with how strong or weak you are. This character, he does not have his Scrolls of Empowerment close to maxed out, but I do have at least my... I should get a Desolation going. Wow, that was perfect time because I was able to use... I want to use Desolation. To interrupt him. I still don't know what his induction does, but to interrupt him, I was able to animation cancel with my one thing. He stunned me. Guess I didn't need to go through the heal chain, I can just do that. Also should start keeping my Javelin debuffs up on him if I have time. It looks like Never Surrender is off cooldown, so I can use that again. It triggered at some point. Not mean to use Fierce Resolve, but that's okay. I was actually going to try to get a bleed on him. I think Surety of Death is next up, and we got a Squall Shaper, so I gotta try to get my damaging stuff on him first, and then I can focus on healing again. Also, Eagle Gaming, it seems like stuff worked out for you. I'm trying to remember what your message said, because I need to focus on the combat again. What's up next? Surety of Death. Actually, I'm going to use a single target heal. Oh, that's a bad debuff. Any debuff that doesn't look like an armor end, even an armor end probably isn't good, but any debuff looks bad at this point to me. I am stunned, and I also have that armor debuff. Oh, it's plus 20% incoming damage, wow. That's even worse than like just a minus whatever percent armor type debuff that it could have been. Alright, take this opportunity to do some damage and bleed him. Then I think, probably don't even need to put the morale taps on that badly. I'll even use another bleed. In AoE, I definitely want to do the morale taps, but I'm kind of ignoring those trolls at this point and just trying to out-heal everything. Wow, I think he stunned me pretty close to the Lieutenant's range. With a Thunderous Crash, Narg and Maw's Fall. That was a tough fight. It just took a while, but... That's one of Loueyden's, I think, bigger accomplishments at this point. So I have captured dwarves here. It looks like just regular quest items back here. I wanted to make sure I didn't need anything specific. Hopefully they do not respawn soon like these mobs seem to like doing. I feel like we have to step up the challenge somehow after that though. Like that would have been a much better finale. Now I have all these regular quests. All these non-nemesis mobs. Also have a Squall Shaper attacking me. He is almost dead though. I'll even put a bleed on him to ensure that. Oh, and he respawned. Okay, we are not going to fight him again. It took way too long. I was going to get those quest items, but and they really took the spawn rate up here, it seems like. Hopefully I don't need these quest items, and I like the banners. I just really hope I don't need that specific one. I'm just going to try to run away for now. Probably don't need floating names on. I actually kind of want floating names on, but I like it better without. It's just sometimes having it on is helpful. We'll see who's following me maybe when I get right here. Oh, the boss is still following. And my morale, I'm almost dead. Not sure that hit anybody. Trying to not pull that troll, and I had to actually jump to get over the little bit of landscape. Oh, there's an invisible wall right there. Alright, we'll see who's still following at this point. Except they killed me. Oh, so I did all that work to kill the boss and get him down. And then he respawned. I was just going to try to get the quest items, and then I ran out to try to get them off of me. But then there was the invisible wall. So then I turned around to try to heal up real quick and actually fight them. Oh. Oh, what? I feel like after that, I don't even need to quest here anymore, but I still do. I still need to. I just have a lot of quests there. I just need to run around and do the things. I don't know if it'd be more efficient. It could be more efficient to actually continue in the blue line, just so I can have the extra security with the defenses and the self-healing and morale tabs, but also that way I can try to do some fun AoE pulls, I suppose. And Saltiest Grunt, I guess to catch up a little bit on the chat, Huntsu first asked if I would be able to do this on a Guardian, and I'm not sure. I probably couldn't on a Guardian because I don't think my Guardian has enough self-heals if it were level 132. I think the L line has more self-heals, but the blue line might have enough. I haven't played it too much recently. I think when I used to play the Guardian, they had even fewer self-heals, but I'm not sure if that's even changed. I could just be misremembering. But that's a big thing. Even with the Guardian didn't take too much damage, eventually they would die if you didn't have any self-heals at all, but I do know they have a couple. Mainly, looks like I'm in melee stance, which means I need to find where my hand is actually so I can press buttons. Okay, I had to turn my lamp on. So Eagle Gaming, you're asked if 3 peaks for LOTRO points, and I do not have any information. Usually it's about 3 months after the release of the expansion, so that would probably be sometime around now. I think they should be having it up. in the next couple weeks would be my guess based on how Minas Morgul and Mordor was. But we will have to actually see, but yeah, I would hope in the next couple weeks. I think I'm not using my buff to prevent that from happening when I get on the war steed. I don't know if I need all these mobs for anything, probably not, but I almost feel like I might as well kill them. They're super easy compared to what we have been doing. Except they're stunning me. Actually, I'm taking a lot of damage right now. Oh no. I got stunned and then I tried to use a potion and then my one thing. Wow. That was really bad on my part. I feel like they were just like so easy mobs. I didn't even realize I had so many. And then Salty Scrunt, you said you started playing LOTRO 3 years ago, but then life got in your way with the COVID. You lost your business because of the shutdowns. That definitely sucks. And then you said you spent $250 this year to unlock everything. Or, yeah, 2020. That's a lot of money. I think if you consider it like in the overtime aspect. Alright, I feel like I gotta help this person. He's a captain, which from experience I know they are slow damage on their own. Oh, I'm trying to click him at least. But yeah, so like for me, I bought a lot of the stuff in LOTRO over time. I would buy the expansions as they come out. So while it probably adds up to something, I don't know, probably even more than that, because expansions, as expensive as they are now, they were probably even more on release. And I forgot to put that one thing up again to prevent me from getting knocked off. I feel like I'm just like totally not really caring about anything after that one fight we got done with. Even these mobs though, some of them just have bad debuffs. In general, debuffs do a lot of damage. Wounds, fears, poisons, and the such. It looks like fears right here. Okay, before I aggro anything again. And a year of VIP. Yeah, so with a year of VIP, I think that alone is about $100 if I remember correctly. Or maybe that's $120. I don't remember what the cheapest edition is if you get the whole year at once. But with the expansions, they're definitely going to make it spendy, especially if you got them before the LOTRO trove. I know the early expansions, especially if you didn't get them on a sale, if you got them on a sale, it could be. So somebody in Rohan got that message that I waved to somebody. Waved to that guy back there. But yeah, the expansions are expensive. And with the trove, the expansion trove, they're a little bit cheaper individually, but it's still like, you get 6 expansions and 6 expansions worth of content, but it's still $60 up front. Even though you get all of that, it's a lot of content. It's a lot. Still, is basically my point. Okay, I am in the blue line, so I feel a little bit safer running like this. Even though I shouldn't, considering what just happened to cause me to have to do this whole side adventure of trying to run back. They really all aggro off of me? I'm in combat with something. I am out of combat now, wow. Actually got through that safely. And avoided those 2 trolls. Okay, let's do some buffs. hope token. The only thing I don't have are like scrolls, the warding and battle scrolls that people use. I don't know if they'd really be worth it ever solo, but I feel like the other stuff is definitely worth it. So you got the $99.99 euro VIP. Yeah, that's a good deal for VIP if you do play the whole year. I keep using range resounding challenge, or regular resounding challenge, not in the range stance. I do have a big troll following me, I know, but I gotta make this exciting somehow. Oh, somebody's doing an induction. It's gonna hurt. I do need to put Never Surrender up, so I will do that. Not sure if I can survive this, but I thought it'd be worth trying. Okay, I have all my morale tabs up, that's the important part. And then I can put Resolution and Battle Memory. I think I used one AoE damage attack. Let me use this. Going to try. Oh, I didn't want to use Surety of Death again, but it all worked out okay. So in situations like this is when ward and tanking can be good. The problem is when you go up to tier like 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. I really need to interrupt him. I'm surprised I didn't die by whatever he did. The enemies start doing so much damage that you need like mitigation and that type of stuff, but I think even more so on boss fights. I should not have to Never Surrender trigger there. But more so on boss fights where you have to use cooldowns and stuff to avoid mechanics. They aren't that great, and having like crit defense instead of more block parry evade to totally dodge an attack. They're not that useful, but this is the type of stuff if you could actually do this as a ward and tank and still live on boss fights completely fine. It would be a super fun tank to me. I keep using him, I just killed that last troll really slow. So making good progress on the quest. I see I need just a few more weapons, good number of barrels, but it is what it is. I think I should be able to get enough of that, but really the provisions, that's actually the one I'm doing a lot of. I don't know the weapons. I thought there were weapons somewhere too that I was destroying. The little cold whelplings, I need just 3 more of those, and I see one up to the left. And Salty, you play about 8 hours a day. That is a lot. I think it's a good game to play that long. And with how grindy it is, it probably keeps you pretty busy. And I feel like I play a lot as a content creator, but I don't really play quite that much. This would be a long day of LOTRO for me if I play like 3 hours a day. That's quite a bit. I feel like I should just do more AoE. That's the whole point of being in the tank spec. There are a ton of cold whelplings here. The only thing I have to worry about is if they do like some sort of tactical damage where I can't survive it that well. And we got whoever's summoning the snow squalls. Those are always annoying. Okay, so I have resolution and battle memory. Now I can focus on damage. And all the little things are dead. So now we get to focus on the squall shapers, the elites. Yeah, this is not what I had planned, but it still works. Well, this should get all the cold whelplings I need. Probably also got a decent amount of deed progress there. Seem to have killed a good chunk in that one pull. getting another banner. There's also a barrel of orc spears that I need here. Oh, so it looks like there's one quest item I need there at least, so I will get this camp. Oh, this is an elite, but it's not one of the squall summoners. I was getting ready for like a squall to come or needing to interrupt him, but looks like he's just a war herald. And yes, I agree, Salty's grunt, the grind is definitely real in LOTRO. Especially if you want to play alts. It's not the most alt-friendly game for sure. Don't see... actually there is a barrel of quest items back there. Okay, so I will stop right here. Just take care of these guys. Try to interrupt him, it looks like it was successful. This one cold whelpling, actually there's a couple cold whelplings I missed, they were all bothering me. Been a little bit more offensive with my Gambits that fight, it looks like surviving pretty decently. I hope you all, I don't know if anybody notices a difference compared to my previous mic. Well, it's the same mic, but compared to having the mic arm, I don't know, especially on the Warden, I feel like when I tap the keys, it's extra loud just because I have to do a lot of stretching of my fingers to do the control and shift bars frequently, along with the function keys for all the Gambit masteries. Compared to other classes, at least I do all those weird combinations a lot more. So I hope there is an actual noticeable difference with that. Otherwise, quest items, that is my focus right now. There should be the lieutenant here, I would hope. Actually, don't know if there's a lieutenant here. I just hope there is. Yep, there is a lieutenant back there. So I'll probably save that for another fight and just get the rest of these guys. Going to go ahead and put Never Surrender up, even though I'd rather save it for next fight. It's still a good safety fallback. Taking a lot of damage here. So Hunsu, you said it sounds fine with that. That is good to know. And Ivan, you said your burglar is level 107 now. If I remember correctly, I don't exactly remember what it was when you last mentioned, but that is pretty high from what I remember. And yeah, 90 to 100, I think 90, if you do West Rohan, specifically thinking about questing to level, that to me is like the worst place. Well, it's my least favorite region in LOTRO. And it also does feel grindy and slow to me, which would be, that would be more 85 to 95. I don't think West Gondor or even Central Gondor are that bad. I have to do Eastern Gondor to check on that one again. I see a lot of inductions and it scares me. I also should probably focus my primary target on the lieutenant. Oops. Actually, I thought I did interrupt him, but I was too far away. And then I'll probably do one more morale tap. Actually, I could just use a self-heal at that point. There's only one of them left anyway. So Ivan is here, once again promoting my channel membership option. There is also a 99-cent, a $1 tier for channel members. But yeah, we are, at least as far as I know, I have 6 members. On my channel. And Ivan is actually the highest tier, which is level 7 member. I believe he's the only one that's at that. Okay, barrel of orc armor. There are a lot of barrels here. I feel like those are what I was really missing. I need to cook cold whelplings. There's a fire pit? What? Where's the stoke of cold fire? Okay. And then I have armed for a long siege. That is... There's supposedly another one right here. Okay. Oh yeah, these little whelplings, they should be no problem for me to kill again. So yeah, I think this place definitely would be fun in a group, but especially after, at this point, having killed the big boss, the Nemesis, and gone this far solo. It's a nice little challenge to try solo. I don't know every class how well they would be able to do it, or like the captain, for example, they might be able to survive all the damage, but they'd just be so slow, at least to me. I don't think I'd ever actually want to do that on a captain. I don't even know if they could, or if they would die. I don't know if they have enough self-heals. I just know Captain's a popular choice for tank, so I thought I'd throw that out there. Beorning, that's the other one. I always forget Beorning even though I play them a lot. This is not what I intended to happen. I don't even know if I should try that runaway thing. I feel like they're just gonna kill me. Probably shouldn't have wasted that potion, to be honest. Oh. So much lag right now. Need to get some damage in. Especially now some of them are dying, I can definitely think we've in a little bit of damage. I was going to use another morale tab, but I just like used all my morale tabs. Yes, the 7th member, as Ivan said, is definitely important, and that was an exciting fight, even though it's just running away from that side of the Bagad Meckham. The stair battle area, the open world version. But yeah, I think now, Heraldry of the Ruthless. Okay, I just saw the white ring there. I didn't know if I specifically had to go there. Arm for a long siege. Oh, there's a fire though. Where's the fire? Still cold fire. It says, oh, here we go. Yes, I know I just cleared out all the enemies from this side, or at least a bunch of them, so should be able to use this fire pit. Do I have to do them at each of the fire pits though? It looks like it. Definitely looks like it. Stoke for a cold fire. Still has it as a ring, so there's another fire there and then another fire up here, but I can get this banner anyway. It's not that big of a deal. There's actually 2 fires here. I think I can get both these sides. And yeah, Salty, there is definitely a lot of lag. I think fighting all these enemies doesn't help. And I feel a little bit more laggy than usual. Why am I using these gambits? It's like I decided to totally focus on damage right there for some reason. I just wasn't actually thinking. Fortunately, I had Never Surrender as a backup though, but I was too busy wanting to kill things instead of survive things. I'm actually curious, standing in this helps me learn about it, but it does 5,000 damage it looks like to me. I guess my mitigation reduces the 7,000 a little bit. Is that all I need to do? So I cooked 3 of the whelplings, even though I had 9 of them. I guess I'm just taking 6 of them back. I wonder if they turned into regular whelplings because... oh, there we go. I don't know what was going on, but maybe LOTRO froze. My map wasn't closing. And yeah, I've been killing things as surviving things, but at that point I needed to use a little bit of my heals to survive. Okay, there is a banner here, so I will stop here. I think my strategy is basically stop once I find a quest item. Okay, I'm actually taking a lot of damage. I feel like there are a lot of archers shooting me, which probably is not good. Wow, there are really a lot of archers right here. I'm putting the debuffs on me. I have a lot of debuffs. That's exactly why those normal mobs like the Ingworms back there were so dangerous, because the debuffs they just do a lot of damage. Something just ticked like 20k on me. And I somehow put the boot in that. I put the boot in battle memory. If I actually needed an interrupt, that could have been okay. And I know I'm just spamming resolution right now. Here, I'll do a quick heal. Ooh, that was close. I gotta do something other than here. I don't know if this AoE slows. Oh, that was probably not a good idea because now this guy's going ranged. Okay, my morale has returned a little bit, slowly ticking up. And Joby1, you asked if I have a regular gambit rotation, and a little bit. If I'm playing the red line, specifically focusing on DPS, I have a little bit of a gambit rotation. But something like this is just totally open to whatever I need to do. Like, I can focus on damage, and I have a certain few gambits I use for damage, which I probably shouldn't have used, like the spear bleed there. If I need to focus on healing, it depends AoE or single target, and if I need immediate healing, like right there, I felt like I needed immediate healing, so I just used resolution a bunch. And when I had time, I finally weaved in like exaltation of battle and restoration. So there was a quest item. That was the whole point of that fight. Oh, it's the last banner I need, actually. Oh, and there's an archer. I think there are a few archers at this camp as well. Or maybe just one. I thought those guys with the clubs, for some reason, I thought they had bows. And I need to get... Hopefully I can get exaltation of battle. I thought I'd try that instead of resolution, but that does not seem to have been a good idea. And I'm back in combat. Well, we made progress that time. I need to destroy one more barrel and defeat one more lieutenant. I was just going a little bit extra slow right there. I think that fight with all the archers, that one Just taking all the damage there, that made it take extra long, and I almost put my thing up before I forgot. Now I am rooted. But yeah, we're making good progress with the quest. I feel like doing this in 3 hours, considering we also spent a long time, I think at least an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours doing the Rise of Isengard instances with Vidturk, or Dan's Adventures. And I didn't even know I'd be able to do this solo. That's just why I feel like it's been good progress, even though I'm not done, and I have been here a long time. But that's just trying to look at the bright side of what's going on here. And yeah, we just need the lieutenant and the barrels, and one of the quests I have is just a complete quest. So this character, I just like in general thinking a little bit longer term with him. I still have a lot of Elder Slade to do. I have done not much of the regular Elder Slade questing. That's probably what I would have done, but when I did my return stream in 2021, the return after like a month, the New Year stream, I decided to log on Loueyden and I had quests here, so that's what we did. It was a little bit slow. I was still getting like back to used to even playing this type of character, this type of content, but if I hadn't done that, I probably would have been questing in regular Elder Slade the whole time, but I think this is fun. Now I'm glad I did decide to do it. Only unfortunate thing is sometimes I do die. And it takes a little while to get back, but I think it's a fair punishment, if you could really call it that, for defeat. Really slows your progress. And of course these are group quests, they're intended to be done with a group. Just thinking like regular questing, this isn't something normally people would probably solo, unless they definitely can't find a group. Haven't even tried searching. Okay, so I want to actually avoid what I can here. I'll see, maybe I just have these two orcs aggroed. Oh, there's a third one coming. And I did not mean to use Fierce Resolve. I meant to use my bleed. And I'm still in combat with something, probably some like straggler that's eventually going to phase out of combat. But what I was thinking I would do is try to jump up here where I cannot jump and go around. Looks like they purposefully prevented that. Okay, maybe I'll sneak by after that captain goes by at least. And I will... Oh, there's all the archers. I just got a bunch of archers on me. Okay, this is not going too well. I didn't even get hit with... There we go. I thought I would try this. It's definitely not going quite as what I would have hoped. Alright, there is a tiny chance that I can actually survive this. Yeah, I didn't think I would. If I had my free revive, that probably wouldn't have been too bad of a strategy, but this is one of those exact type of things I was saying that just makes it take extra time. This is more like what it went like when I was doing this the first time. It's just this time I thought I'd try to run through it all and test that out. My inventory's probably been full for a while. I have 4 potions. Except I can't actually vendor anything. Actually going to destroy this. I want to filter that, then I'll loot these, then I'll have them in my inventory. Don't think I usually go this way. I don't remember ever actually having to deal with Haller's Notch. It is, as I mentioned, almost a nice thing that I do have to run back so far, just because it's thematic towards it being like more of a war or battlefield here. And not having a stable master just like randomly near the gates of Gundabad, but it does take a bit of time. Ooh, that actually did a lot of damage for a mounted skill, like 10,000. Slowly making my way back. I'm trying to think, I guess just today with the stream when I'd be wrapping it up, but that would pretty much be after this. After I get one more barrel and one more lieutenant and then turn these quests in. That's the plan for when I wrap this up. So I'll have a bunch of orcs following me like usual, and then I think some of them will stay following me and I'll try to sneak by these guys, but that definitely didn't happen. It just aggroed me. And then I am totally turned around from where I should be. I just gotta avoid the trolls, that's the big thing right here. Which I am not doing well on the war steed. They're all doing strong inductions on me. Actually, I'm going to use this type of potion. Wait, this one restores 15 instantly? I did not know that. I actually thought that was a heal over time type potion that I just used. Okay, I should be restoring morale now. And I have Never Surrender. I don't want that to proc right away. Do I have a Defiler? It looks like attacking me as well. Get all my overtime morale tabs. Oh. I used Never Surrender. I still hope it doesn't trigger though. Power Potion. I feel like I just needed one damaging gambit and everything should start dying. I really shouldn't need to actually use Dark Before Dawn. It restores a little bit of power, but the main thing that was preventing me from having power was the totem. Alright, I'm in combat with something. This time I'll actually wait to see if something comes to attack. And we'll just go about it slowly, which I think will allow me to get through it overall quicker so we don't have to run back. Well, I guess if nothing's attacking me, it's not like my health is really low. I can go ahead and start the fight. And because I know this one has archers, I'm going to at least focus on the archer for a little bit. And then I think I can chain pull. Ooh, this is actually an orc captain. I thought it was another plain archer. The orc captain is, well, they're not archers, and why am I not facing the target? Okay. I think they're still plenty annoying on their own. Oh, not Celebration of Skill. That's where lag can really hurt a warden with a gambit like that. Celebration of Skill basically doing nothing. Compared to the one I wanted to use, Restoration, which would actually heal me. Even Safeguard there, I messed that one up, but it still healed me. Do I have... okay, I do have some damaging stuff going. Hello, Ibrahim again. Looks like the captain gives some aura buff. So it empowers any underlings who are near. I wonder if the lieutenant... Would lieutenant be under captain in this situation for the Gundabad orcs? I wonder if it would buff. I assume it means it just like buffs everybody. And the underlings is more of a flavor type thing. I think that is a... Nope, that's just a regular archer. I was thinking that might be a captain, but it definitely doesn't look like a captain. Okay, so get a couple damaging gambits while I have time with my health. Or even a third one, that would be ideal. Getting those 3 strong AoE light dots I think is pretty good. It helps just a lot in a fight like that because it'll let the orcs die, so I have to focus less on healing. And then I can actually focus on healing if I need to while that damage is ticking. It just makes it go by a lot faster in general too, so I can progress through these quests quicker. Which, speaking of progress, I need to make sure I don't miss a barrel when I come upon that, and there's a barrel over there. So I will take the left path. Let's try. I think there's only one archer on the left there that I could pull extra, so I'll go about this method. Can I get back here? I only wanted to get back here to make sure everything is pulled out of line of sight so I don't get anything extra. And so I can actually hit all these archers. Except I'm messing up more stuff for myself right now, just getting stuck. Okay, so what do I have for heals going? Potions? Or not potions. Poisons. I feel like this is a problem. I don't know if anybody watching can tell, but when I've been streaming for like 3 hours, I feel like I'm seeing absolutely everything that's going on. But I usually do that anyway, talk a little bit about my thought process, but at this point it just becomes a lot of jumbly words, it feels like to me. Okay, so got that quest done, which means just a quadruple check. I do just need one more quest, which is Lieutenant Bosmat. Okay, so I have enemies on the left and right side. Looks like that guy's going to be ranged. So I'll go ahead and hit these guys. Okay, that way they're just a little bit closer. I'm going to try to interrupt him, but I don't think I could. Definitely want never surrender up. That could have been bad. It's like it takes me a minute. This is the same thing with DPS as a warden, but it takes me a minute to actually set up with my defenses. And I'll take a lot of damage until then because I don't have all these heals, all these more out taps that are just passive at this point, but once I get those actually set up and going, then I can actually focus on damage so then they can die. And I have, again, all that healing, so I'm not dying at the same time. There is a troll over here. There is that the lieutenant? That actually is. And since I don't need any quest items, I think I can just do this. See, the lieutenant is doing an induction. Wonder what it does. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully it's not a one-shot. That's just what I worry about, mainly because I was doing roving threats earlier today, as I mentioned with my kin on Anor. And we had a roving threat whose induction did a one-shot, so I've been extra paranoid today about those. I do need to do a regular heal though. And somebody, I think he backed away. It was probably from actually my own fear. It made it a little bit worse. Oh, that's the blade I already had up. And then I think Surety of Death is what I need next. I could have used Desolation, that popped off right as I used Surety of Death. That was a good setup for my interrupt, and then probably can use the bleeds again. I think I need the light dots. To be extra safe with these heals. Alright, so we got all those quests done. We did probably the most challenging one first, but had more deaths on the less challenging stuff, I think, afterwards, just because I was being less careful and trying different things. But it's good to get those done. We basically did the landscape version of the stair battle Shakalash. I don't remember, I guess whenever I do the instance, I don't actually pay attention to what it looks like, but I wonder if you can see this far out on the actual stair battle. I don't see why not. But I think it's a good time to turn in those quests, and very conveniently, I will just use my return home skill, which returns me to Dringhole, which is where these NPCs I need to do my turn-ins are at. But I guess I should start thinking about wrapping up the stream, because that is all I had for today, especially after over 3 hours, which I definitely did not intend to go that long today. So today's stream was a little bit interesting. We started with a little bit of War of Three Peaks, but it turned out to be mostly, for the first half of the stream, did Rise of Isengard instances with Dan's Adventures, who is a long friend of mine. I played LOTRO with him a lot, and in the past have done actually some co-ops on YouTube, like way many years ago. I don't think I need any of these in particular, as much I would actually like Narg and Maz's Dirty Greaves. Has Greaves in quotes though. Oh, they actually do look a little bit different. I was like waiting for the appearance to change. What is, so I already have the same look as the medium armor one. But it's not going to be an upgrade, I don't think. Has a little bit, I think, better itemization, but it's just got lower stats overall, and 2 essence loss is the big thing with the teal one, so that makes it a lot better. So I don't really need that, and I can't break these down for like modes of enchantment or anything, or embers of enchantment, so I'll just end up selling it, so I'll get the heavy armor one. And I do not have enough room to do that. But anyway, with this stream again, I hope you all did enjoy that. I keep mentioning that. But doing that, especially in the middle, just switching it to having him actually on the audio and doing open mic with all that stuff was new to me. Cracked lances, for some reason I think I need those, but they could have been another region. Those were the task items. Wow, so I did all of that, and I got a universal solvent. I feel like was the big reward. I did get reputation, of course, March on Gundabad, which I definitely need a lot more reputation with them. But we still have, I don't know why I did Shift B. I don't think there's a button to just open up reputation, but let's see. With the March on Gundabad, I'm actually ally with them now. Wow, we gotta check out some of their rewards. And I still have all the regular Elder Slade questing to do, so that should get me quite a bit of reputation. But I'm kind of curious what I can barter for now that I'm ally, if there's anything exciting. Oh, that's a Estel. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a Estelad land. Because I used my muster there. I meant to muster an internet curfew. So a slight detour. Yeah, I wanted to go inside and actually check the barter. I think we're done with the War of Three Peaks zone though. The actual war phase, that's, as far as I know, all I needed to do there, unless something more unlocks. But I didn't get one from Nain and company that was at that one place that I had my turn-ins at. that quest chain kind of just finished, which seemed like a fitting finish. I was kind of worried if there would be more, but it didn't seem like there was anywhere that could actually be possible. So yeah, I guess the big next step for this character, as I mentioned, is Elder Slade. Of the war effort, march on Gundabad, that's missions, Elder Slade, all of these quests. That's my next step. I'm pretty excited because it looks like it'll be fun stuff. And I think a lot of the questing recently in LOTRO has been fun, and so far everything in this, the actual questing content and even the instance content, I think is fun, even if in-game LOTRO has its issues that I seem to be bringing up on my channel a lot. Why am I at the Adventurers Quartermaster? I need to go to this guy. So ally. Oh, I can get cosmetic ornaments. Because I know I need to spend my copper coins soon. That is... It's unique looking, but a little bit ugly at the same time. Definitely looks like something from the Veils. The halberd's pretty neat. It might be something I'd actually use. The spear's not bad either. I think I'd rather that spear than what I have. I don't see a javelin though. Ooh, the two-handed sword's also pretty nice. It matches the armor a little bit, but I really would wish there was a javelin to match that as well. I don't know if I can go with the spear and the javelin's just too far away with the looks, but I don't know. Large hammer, did I look? Oh, that's the large hammer? That is very ugly to me. But the other thing is shields, and I can get what is probably an actually upgrade shield. So I want a warden shield, none of these light shields or anything like that. That actually is called healer captains. That's kind of interesting. Crisis singer, is that DPS? Minstrel? That's kind of funny the way they named these. Minder's light shield. Okay, so this has might, and then outgoing healing and crit, so it is healer captain. Tacticians, that is... So that's probably more of a tank oriented. Spear dancers. Oh, that's another warden one? So there's a warden one way up here, and then the rest of the warden ones are down here, it looks like. Oh no, that's field captains. That's tanking captain. The bulwark, 2 heavy shields. So I'm kind of confused there. They have 3 captain shields. And then 2 minstrel ones. One of the minstrel ones and captain ones kind of being shared, it looks like. And then they have 2 warden ones. So spear dancer, this one gives me all the good stuff. It's basically a direct upgrade from what I have right now. And then the other warden one is tactical mitigation and crit defense. It's also known as stuff I don't want. So I will get that. Maybe. Thought I clicked barter. I don't want it to be like lagging and then... Ooh, it was lagging. So I'm really glad I did not click barter again because it was lagging. I would have gotten 2 of those and wasted 65 coins. But that was it for ally. It looks like the next big stuff is kindred, so I can get these supply packs, which I need the kindred reputation. And I'd have to craft the supply packs. It looks like I already have one though. And there's also a quest to deliver 5 of these to the quartermaster. What quest is that? We brought the supply packs. I have not, but I did not know that was a quest. It's a repeatable quest for 20 copper coins. Oh, reputation. You probably get reputation and the copper coins if I had a guess. I don't know. It seems like, I guess after getting the pocket item, you can't do too much. Oh, War of 3 Peaks frame. That might be neat. Wait, there's also legendary titles. Okay, so I'd probably trade in 5 of these for the legendary title, but I still need more reputation. That would probably be my step on this character. I wonder if I have enough stuff to craft that. Because this character, I don't think I actually have legendary titles on him yet. Since they were updated to actually be useful, I never got those. Yeah, Spudnik, that does not look worth it to me either. It's really weird. I was thinking maybe after you got your pocket item and anything else you wanted from the supply packs, like the War of Three Peaks frame, which I don't even know what that looks like, but I'd be a little bit interested in it. And then the legendary title selection box, that definitely seems useful. I don't know Beast Slayer or Orc Slayer. I think they all give physical mastery as far as I know. I guess one's Ancient Dwarf Make, one's Baleriand. But crafting quest, okay. Ooh, Ithelharn shards. I have a lot of those. I've heard those have basically gone up in value and just still need it a lot. So I'm kind of surprised I have so many of those. I can actually craft enough of this stuff if there's a workbench down here. I'm kind of curious. Wait, I'm not Kindred yet though. I need to be Kindred first, I think. That's just what we were looking at. So I'll actually wait until I get Kindred. Oh, so Andrew, you said don't bother wasting the supply packs on the title selection boxes here. Is there a better, if you're talking specifically about the title selection boxes, is there a better place to get those, or are you maybe talking about these pocket items? Because the pocket items also seem useful to me because I didn't do Thring back when that. Okay, so use supply packs for, maybe I haven't gotten to that yet. There is relics. Relics? Don't need the supply packs for those. Yeah, it definitely seems like missions would be better than spending 5 Ithelharn shards for 20 coins. And the shards are worth 170 gold each now. I did not know that. Well, I'm carrying 9 of those, which I guess I don't know that because they're in my carry-all, which is almost full, but yeah, I have 9 of those. So I have quite the value in my inventory, it seems like. Oh, there's also armor for Kindred, which I think I have basically every slot covered, but I could get kind of baseline 426 gear if I wanted. Also cosmetic, I guess I could technically see what the cosmetics look like, as ugly as that one was. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of any of these cosmetics. The one I have, it's just a little bit variety from what I used to wear, but I'm still not a giant fan of it, at least. I think I do have the recipe to make the supply packs, unless it's a one-time use type recipe. This character is not too advanced. He doesn't even do any guild crafting. I heard there were catch-up mechanics for guild crafting in Minas Morgul, but I have not found anything with actual guild crafting in Minas Morgul. I don't know if I just missed it or need more reputation with the reclamation or whatever. Okay, so Andrew, you meant don't waste on the quest. That definitely makes sense. So I guess I'll look into getting the title when I do get Kindred with these guys. But the other things were cosmetics. Medium, the hooded cloaks of the Slade. That would be nice if I was interested in the, let me actually reset. If I was interested in this matching, I don't know about the hooded part, but yeah, not too interested in either of those. Housing decorations, I don't do nearly enough. Banner of the Iron Hills. I guess these are the kind of clans that are, the dwarf clans that are working towards Gundabad, maybe? I don't really know, but there we go. Anyway, I should probably actually get wrapping this thing up like I intended to half an hour ago. I just thought I'd check that since I noticed I was ally. Oh, so from crafting guilds with the supply packs. That's the problem with the crafting guild I just mentioned. I don't think I have done any of that on this character, any of the gilded crafting. I've been no reputation. Taylor's Guild, I'm a guild initiate. So what I heard is you could do Minas Morgul guild crafting and like catch up pretty quickly with the reputation, but I have not found anything like that. Oh, so that's something this character still needs to do, really. That's a lot of gold, it seems like, for those stacks. If they actually sell for that much. I don't know how many of those I have. I have 1,023 Ithelharns. This thing has saved so many inventory spaces. Actually, don't even see those tattered Menace Ithel parchments. Oh, I have 556. But yeah, with the stream, again, we did a lot of different things, or one big different thing. Had somebody on it earlier when we did the Rise of Isengard instances. Otherwise, I was pretty happy to get back to whatever zone I did, War of Three Peaks on Loueyden. But I still think of going to, in general, do a little bit more Gondor coming up. And also, in the next couple weeks, again, I still want to try to get the annual gameplay started. I think I've made a little bit more progress, but with some of the update 28.3 stuff that ultimately got delayed. And I think update 28.3 is actually supposed to be released next week, so I'll probably do a video on that. And I've heard the producer's letter could be coming up somewhat soon. Okay, so Spudnik, you said just use the rep boosters. I'll definitely be sure to get those from the skirmish camp. Maybe before update 28.3, I can see if they're on the auction house since I have a ton of gold. Reputation. Oh, these are expensive now. For some reason, the icons on these look different. I guess it was just because of the number 100. These were probably way cheaper before the beta for update 28.3 was announced. Wow. I wonder if it's still worth getting those, because 100, that's a lot of reputation. That's 100,000 reputation still. But I know with update 28.3, I'd basically have to spend my own marks medallions. Which, not sure I could get all that many with those. And I don't have anything else to spend my gold on. I feel like I should buy it just because what else would I use it on? That would help with reputation in the future. Anyway, I will think about that after this. Oh, so the change for reputation, they're still making it account bound, at least as far as I know, unless something's been updated since I started the stream. They're still going to make the rep tomes, these accelerators, account bound from the skirmish camp, but they just won't have a level cap of 100. But yeah, I think I might get purchasing those, but I really should get wrapping up the stream here again. What is coming up? I mentioned update 28.3 coming up, and I'll do a video on that. And I think that's pretty much it. As far as what we did and all that, I hope you all did enjoy. And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more, or consider becoming a channel member. And with this stream, thanks for joining and chatting, and all the patience with the setup earlier when I played with Dan's Adventures, and thanks for watching.